quick question.
Hmm.
You being a druid, you can wild shape. Can you wild shape into a sea creature?
Yes.
All right, then you can catch up with the dinghy because they're not too far away from the actual ship.
Can you
But
wild shape into a female giant octopus?
it doesn't have to be
I
female. It's
could.
got tentacles.
I just got the
I
tip
could
from
be
my
a.
miss.
Did I? I don't want to take part in any um
Pizza stick. Pizza.
Distraction.
active nature.
You
Need
don't know.
distraction.
You don't know if the octopus is male or female. You don't even know what it goes for.
That's true.
Just
Yeah, we
quick,
don't know.
just a serious question. Is any one tentacle shorter than the rest?
Yes,
Hey, I
that
just
is a
learned
good
that.
question. Yeah, I found out that interestingly enough.
Yeah.
I just learned that on vacation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That leads a new question when people are looking at the movie Finding Nemo because there's a reference there that goes over
Uh-huh.
everybody's heads who don't know that.
Yep. But the answer is, double check. Lulu is male, correct?
Sorry? It's not
Lulu is male, correct?
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
For your sake, if one of the tentacles is shorter, I hope for your sake that the octopus is a bottom.
Hmm. Well, don't they just
Or-
rip it off and give it to them?
Only certain species, or certain
Okay.
variations.
Octopi are neat. They are so different from so many other creatures.
Ben.
There's some speculation that they're alien because of that. But at any rate, I'm just making sure because basically Noxie isn't here right now, so I imagine Dovin. Yeah, it'd be nice to have Dovin.
Hey,
Noxie's
Dovin.
still in the boat with you guys. Still in the dinghy with you guys. So last time we left off, you guys had finished up your business in Orin, and finally made your way out to this island over here, which none of you have learned the name of. All you know is that it's this island that this ship is half sunk against because the island happens to be pretty much surrounded by barrier reef, and so ships occasionally bash themselves in and can't really get onto the island from the looks of things. And thanks to some interesting sights that Topaz spied and then dragged Lobu off with her, it was discovered that there is a giant octopus, the kind of octopus that you would see fighting King Kong, living among the debris of the wrecked ships that have come over here, that have come here. And thanks to the fact that you have two sea elves in your party who are good with talking with sea creatures, and the fact that this octopus was old enough and smart enough to speak Aquan, they managed to negotiate with this octopus and say that, hey, we're gonna go onto this ship over here for a bit. Please don't kill us. And have at this point come up to tell the rest of you about this. At about the same time as Volin and Lobu are talking about this, and Dovin, who is currently feeling better, is making his way to the ship in beast form. Dread, I need to see you in whispers real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright. So, as they're talking and you hear about the octopus and all that, the world around you begins to fade in the familiar way that you've become used to. And as your companions around you start becoming, insubstantial to your eyes and kind of ghost-like and kind of like an after-image, you see the familiar visage of your friend, your companion, your guide. And she is sitting there on the dinghy, kind of in the middle of your companions. Far more real than them, but still her same, like, shadowy, cloaked visage. And she seems to be looking out towards the island proper, which you are fairly close to at this point. There is a lot of undeath here.
And then we can handle.
I think we will have to handle it. Unlike the that old shrine temple that you were at for a while, where you found the metal one, this is a threat to the world here. to the lands at large, and it is spreading. That shrine before, that was contained. That was asleep and has probably gone back to sleep. But this here, this is active. This constitutes danger. And I fear I can just sense a greater threat. You will need to find some way of persuading them that to get onto this island, whether or not you go onto the ship. There is a threat there as well, but it is up to you if you wish to deal with that.
I need to go on the island and take care of what's there.
Yes. I fear that there's a growing evil, and the veil between the mortal world and the Shadowfell is weakening in this spot. It is not good, Dread. It is not good. And she seems to turn back towards you and waves a hand before she fades and your companions come more into view.
For that.
Topaz got the ring.
Topaz got the ring of the ram.
Oh.
The fact that he comes back laughing.
I was laughing at that.
At this point, Dovin, what's your animal form?
I think I'm gonna do a dolphin.
At this point, you see a dolphin just kind of cruising along towards your dinghy, just as Dread, who for like 2 minutes there was seemingly spaced out, has now seemed to have come back to herself. There's a dolphin.
How's a dolphin? Do they
I'm
swim
gonna
this close to shore?
Do they what?
Do they swim this close to shore normally?
I'm gonna like peek my head up from the water and like playfully like shoot some water at you because I don't know that there's a giant octopus directly underneath us.
Well, it's
I'm
not
gonna just
directly underneath of you, but it's nearby.
okay, yeah. So I'm gonna just playfully shoot some water at you guys and then swim around the boat like a bunch of times.
It's it.
That's a friendly animal.
Do you think Timmy fell down the well?
I think it's threatening us.
The Goliath pulls out his daggers. You want me to take care of this?
Whoa, 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 whoa! And I turn him into a human.
Oh. Huh. Isn't that
Oh.
the druid who was sick?
Hi, Dovin.
Greetings, fellows.
Dovin, I
was starting to
would
worry
love
he was
to
dead.
catch up with you. You should get on this dinghy with us. There's a giant octopus, and you know, just for your safety.
Oh, okay. A giant. How giant is giant?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
have we
I
tried
guess
talking to it yet?
Yes.
Lobo
how
and
did that go?
Topaz managed to talk to it, and then they went back, or are they still here? Are they going now? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Grizz, did Topaz and Lobo leave again to go talk to the octopus?
Up to them. Did you guys wish to do that? Dovin has just rejoined your company.
Well, after that recap, it sounds kind of like we've already negotiated a bit of a peace. I forget exactly
I
what.
thought you guys did, because you were giving it food and you discussed with it that you would go and look at whatever's inside that ship and maybe toss the stuff, the crunchy things out at it.
I think we had.
If you started talking, we can't hear you.
Oh.
Hello?
Welcome back. Oh. Yeah, maybe it's just Discord problems tonight.
Quick interjection. Do we have water breathing on everybody yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
basically had you
Okay.
come out of your cabin, cast water breathing on everybody, go back into your cabin to rest, and now you suddenly feel a
Okay.
lot better and have decided to rejoin your companions.
Just had
Meanwhile,
to get it out of my stomach.
Noxie, after seeing you come in and you're holding up a sign, probably saying hi, Dovin, suddenly pulls down her mask, leans over the side, and throws up into the water.
Ooh. I give her a pat on the back.
She gives you a thumbs up.
So what's the next step? We have a deal with that?
All right, we finally reconnected. Sorry, internet shit out on us.
Welcome back.
Yes, we go to the ghost ship.
Yeah, I think it's finally time to stab some ghosts.
And
Finally.
just making sure Dovin knows he cast water breathing on all of us.
Yeah.
Is that a concentration spell or is it like mage armor where it just works?
I believe
It just works.
it's like mage armor. Because with a
Yeah.
concentration
If you-
spell, a lot of people in underwater battles would be dying very fast.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
All right, cast that. Now I need you to stand here for about 12 hours.
And don't move. Don't get a splinter. Don't get a paper cut. Just sit there and breathe.
Don't sneeze.
So are we going down?
Yeah, let's go hunt some ghosts.
Do we
How many
see?
of us can actually hit ghosts?
Can't wait.
Isn't that what we spent an obscene amount of money to get?
Oh,
We
true. I
did spend
forget.
an
Yes, that
obscene amount of money on magic items.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if you weren't here for that session, but they ran into a couple of stores. They pissed off the owner of the general goods store, I believe. But then they met a very enthusiastic tiefling, who apparently has a thing for sea elves.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
As in, you know, the what's the terminology? You know how a lot of you know. Okay, I'm just not. I don't have the right words to
They really
express it.
tugged their horns.
But basically, Lobu's accidentally got a date with the with him, and
And Topaz.
and Topaz. But you know, Topaz has already spoken for, so it's like more of a fact finding mission. Whereas it might be a date with Lobu. Who knows?
Lobo might be taken by the time we get back to town.
My dance card is full.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
just be careful though. I've heard octopus are all left foot.
Just remember, Lobu, the horns are good for holding on to.
Octopus have horns?
No, but tieflings do.
Man,
Did we say that in character?
rolling with it.
I think so.
So you guys did the bag. You took the money out of the bag of holding, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it's been.
Okay.
yeah. I
We don't have to,
gave
like-
them edit control of that.
Cool.
Since,
We still have a lot of money. I was like, are you sure you took money out of this, or did we
I
just
mean,
have a shit ton of money?
I've heard
Exactly.
tieflings like to be broken like horses, like wild horses. So it's well known.
You hear a
Oh.
lot of things and just say them. I don't know.
Sure, no, it's true. Just get a hold of the horns and ride her, and you'll
the
be good to go.
Goliath is currently looking
Go.
at Topaz and glances over at Dread at this point.
Yeah, Dred's just sitting there looking at Topaz, not saying a word.
Well, yeah, this kind of rubs his chin a bit. Yes, I can see that.
Hmm.
Lay down.
See what?
He's looking at Dread across the way.
Dred, you've been pretty quiet lately. I mean, more so than usual. Anything up? Anything going on?
I was just told that there's a great evil here that we need to take care of on the island.
Oh, that's eventful.
Ooh.
So, on the island.
Does
where
she
we
have
saw
someone in her head too?
the Undead light.
For her sake, I hope not.
It's in the island, on the island itself.
I mean, if this goes to plan, I'm sure that can be the next step. I mean, I'm not opposed Of course, I don't know how the group's feeling. We should survive this first, though.
Yes, I
Agreed.
agree.
I'm sure it will go along swimmingly.
Can I see a good place where we can get into the ship from here?
All right. So as you guys are chatting, and I presume that Topaz and Volan are probably the ones rolling, unless it's Cogsworth.
Yep.
And,
Huh? What?
Sure.
rowing the ship along as you guys are talking. You
I row the boat.
you finally come alongside the derelict, and yeah. And as you look on board, you can see just like several decks. Looks like there's at least 3, maybe 4 decks. With the lower 2 decks completely submerged. Hard to tell if they're flooded or not at this thing. All you know for certain is that it's you can see parts of the main deck as it's buffeted along the water. You can see that the rigging, the sails are all gone from the top of it. That even if you could somehow get onto the top, once you get into the ship, you really would have no way of getting it out of this reef again. It's stuck here and it's sinking. And from what Topaz and Libu discovered, it is most likely going to be pulled apart soon by an octopus who is interested in what's still inside there. That apparently something is inside there. So, you guys, kind of push your little dinghy up the side of it, and it looks like you could probably rope your way up.
So, quick question, just before we get down there.
Okay.
How do we get it back, the chest back up? I doubt it's gonna be lightweight.
For what it's worth, I can carry quite a bit, and that's my in-character way of saying I can carry like 600 pounds.
Can you carry it while swimming, though?
I mean, probably.
Well,
Wait.
I have my
I
Mariner's
thought
armor
that I thought that the chest was actually full of like papers that we could sell to someone that were worth a lot of money.
Right.
Well,
we're
For it to be
told they're
waterproof,
valuable
it
documents.
can't be lightweight.
I'm really telling you, I think my carrying capacity is like 600 pounds.
She is strong. That's probably
Oh.
true.
I got a 20 strength. It's like times 15, and it's double because of the bear thing.
That's pretty awesome.
I can literally turn into a bear to help carry stuff.
Aspect of the bear is kind of great.
She throws me around like a rag doll.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, where is Noxie today?
Noxie is still there. She's looking greener than normal. Apparently, she is not doing well as she's sitting there on the dinghy, and she's like writing up a little sign and holds it up saying, "I'll watch dinghy," and then leans back over the edge and pukes into the water again.
Yeah, she's
That's not
better
gonna-
up here.
That's not going to attract sharks, right?
Sure.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, they live in the water.
Fuck that, I'm not.
Sharks are nice.
Well, it's a good thing I'm getting in there.
Well, then good luck taking half the fucking body, because I ain't getting in there.
Well, okay. I lean forward and I fall in the water.
Son of a bitch!
Talia just kind of stares at where Cogsworth went down, holding his grappling hook as he's looking up at the top of at the ship you're up against, and says, "What the? What? Why?" He just shakes his head.
We pop back up to the top. You bastard!
We're fine.
We could get eaten!
Comments like that really grind my gears. I hope you know that.
I hope you drown.
I figured, Talia says, looking at the Warforge, that we'd want to at least look to see if we could find a way down from above rather than attempting to go underwater.
Isn't the ship under the water?
He's an idiot.
No, half the ship is under the water. Two decks are still above water. It doesn't look
Is
like
the
you'll
ship
be
split in
moving.
half?
It's
No,
I thought you said
half-
they dove
half
down
under
so
the water.
far that it got dark.
can you repeat that, please?
I remember you saying that you had them swim so far down that we couldn't see them.
They were going to talk to the octopus, and that was when you guys were way far away from the ship, around the corner of something, so that you could
Okay.
actually see where they went.
Okay, so everything was described. I thought it was completely sunken, like under the water.
Oh, too late now. We're in the fucking water.
Oh wait. Okay, can someone help me get back in the boat? I don't want to tip it.
Thalia
You should have thought about that.
Thalia sighs and just kind of tosses his tosses his grappling hook up towards the ship. Let's see.
Thank you. Climb back up in the boat.
Unfortunately, it falls back down and nearly hits him in the head. He winces. That's embarrassing.
A grappling hook too.
Alright, so Lobu smoothly swings his grappling hook around and just kind of launches it upward and connects it to the rope swinging down.
That's how you do it, big guy.
Dahlia nods and feeds the rope over to Cogsworth.
Wait, and this grappling hook is to the top of the big ship,
Yep,
not the knee,
yep, top of the big ship.
if that's all right.
I'm just going to put her right at the.
So
Okay.
what are we doing? I'm already on the way down to the ghost ship. What's everybody doing?
Are we going down or are we going up?
We're climbing the rope to head over to the top levels and we'll work our way down. I feel like that's what makes the most sense.
Why?
Well, you can swim.
Excuse
The others, not so much.
you see?
That's why you got a water breathing.
Sure, they can breathe, but they're not fast, no offense.
And warhammers don't swing so well underwater.
Don't use a warhammer. It's really
Don't
easy.
go water either.
But what if there's a ghost?
Stick it with a spear.
You don't swing so well above.
Stick the ghost with a spear. Just a normal old stick with a pointy bit on it. If you say so.
I feel like we've done it before, yeah? Didn't we kill those ghost skeletons back at that point?
Oh, they were skeletons.
Lay down, Dutch.
Not like we haven't known we were gonna do this for quite a while.
Down, Dutch.
Lobu's climbing up the rope.
Okay.
Goes forward.
Yeah, follow.
I'll follow.
Okay. And Thalia heads up there as well. Ah! Crap. Sorry. Just moving everything on the other map. Alright. Can you guys see?
Yes.
It's black. Let me scroll over.
Hey!
We can see.
I can see clearly now. We moved the camera.
Yep.
Can anyone not see? Just want to double check on this. So Topaz, you're still swimming around down there. Did you follow them up?
No, I'm swimming around down here.
Alright. Swimming around the outside of the ship as the rest of the party.
No other way in, huh?
You aren't seeing any at the moment. What you guys see up at the top of the deck? The Emperor's upper decks slope gently down toward the ship's port side. The forecastle and the quarterdeck are empty, and short wooden stumps are all that remain of the ship's masts, which both Lobu and Topaz saw b- far below and underwater. The double doors leading to the cabins fore and aft appear intact, as does the metal grate in the deck that offers access to the lower decks. Aside from the rhythmic creak of the ship's badly weathered timbers, all seems quiet. By the way, Topaz, since you actually went around and circled the ship, swimming it, you notice that there is another grappling hook that is attached to the opposite side from which yours came aboard. However, there's no ship moored down there or anything like that. You did see pieces of what might have been once a dinghy down below, underwater, as you were swimming around looking for a way in. But it looks like there's just a grappling hook there. Like somebody came up that way and decided not to take their hook and left it there.
And quick question: we came up over the side of the ship, correct? Not the bow or the stern.
Yeah, you came up on this side.
Okay. Okay. So port, I think.
Yeah, I'm not good with directions.
Port is left. Same number of letters.
Alright, so this is the front of the ship. This is the back of the ship. This
Okay.
is the side of the ship you came up. This is the side of the ship that Topaz spotted another grappling hook on. So that would be the west on my map. I'm not good with ship terminology, so I'm very sorry.
How long did it look like it had been there?
Roll an investigation check, please, Topaz. You know, given the weathering on it, you'd say that it's been there maybe a week. Probably from somewhere around the time that Thalia was talking about the other people may have come. And even that octopus had said something about, some other people had been here.
I don't think we're the first people. There was a grappling hook on the other side that had been there about a week.
Do you think they took the treasure?
No telling.
Maybe they're still here.
Something's still here. The octopus said so.
Mm-hmm.
Lubu's gonna just peek down the grate.
Same.
if you can
I was
see
gonna say, I
anything
look
down
right.
there.
Perception check.
Alright. Give me just a moment. Pulling that up.
So, looking through that grate, you don't see... excuse me, sorry. You don't see much in the way of movement, and there's no light, at least in the area that you're looking into. But you can definitely make out the shapes of webbing. Lots of webbing. From rather large spiders.
Define large.
Meaning ones that are potentially medium-sized or bigger.
Oh.
So there's webs down there. Very large webs.
If
Kinda
anyone's
dark
got
down
any-
Want me to drop a light?
I say we just pick a door and start running through this baby. There's no way they trapped this. Why would anyone?
Maybe don't run because of the spiders.
Lobo, I like where you're going with this.
How did
Thanks,
spiders get on here, by the way? Why are there spiders on the ship?
You can stop saying spiders.
I'm hoping someone will answer me.
Well, this is a nice enclosed space. Probably pretty attractive for...
How'd they get here, though?
We're on an island, right?
Yeah,
Is it on the island? I thought it was on the barrier reef.
It's on the
It is.
barrier reef. It's been battered around for a bit, and the octopus did tell Topaz and Lobu that something had come over from the island, and and that the ship was now full of something else. And it didn't really know how well to describe it. It did everything looks the same, but it did indicate that something came over from the island. So
A spider might have come over from the island.
Do spiders swim?
All I gotta say is
Spider.
I hope these spiders are ghost
I'm
spiders.
gonna have to say the word.
If they're not ghost spiders, then
Eric,
what are we doing
hello.
here?
Do I know of any spiders that would swim this distance?
roll a nature check. It's not out of the it's not out of the ordinary to think that spiders can and do swim. Um, for example, you don't know any off the top of your head. It's like some spiders just have various kind of spiders. Like maybe they made webs that could help them get over, or maybe somebody alive brought them over here. Like and just set them up in the ship, or that they, spiders were in somebody's hold, and when they came over to this ship to try to investigate it, the spiders got out. There's no telling exactly what was going on. Maybe this ship was carrying spiders to begin with, and the spiders are all that survived.
Ever seen a water strider?
There we go. If it's small enough, it could be a water strider. You don't know any large spiders that might do that offhand. But it's not out of the realm of possibility, especially with the distances here. It's like maybe there was a low tide and some spiders like skated across, or used the tension, the surface tension to scoot themselves along. There's a lot of possibilities. It's not out of the realm of possibility, considering they're in sight of regular land, that spiders might have gotten over here.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna Dovin
fire
kinda
both
had
the
some-
webs. Fire both the webs from up here.
Does anybody know Firebolt?
No.
No.
Thalia looks at Dovin. I thought you were the spellcaster.
Well, I am, but I do kind of the opposite of lighting things on fire.
Yeah, he does the exact opposite of lighting things on fire.
I mean, if you let me sleep for a day and meditate, I could come up with some fire
Oh no.
creating things,
Time.
but
Let's bust this door down, right, Lobu? Hi.
Yes.
No one here can make fire.
They drop a
I have
lantern down
torches.
there.
I've got some kindling and a flint.
Roll an intelligence check for me, please.
Isn't that
guys.
how humans kept from being eaten by animals back in the days when they wore pelts and grunted? They built fire so that the things that live up here on land didn't eat them in their sleep. Isn't that your thing? Fire?
I can make
Well,
fire. But
well,
not-
Libu, while they're discussing this and you're looking around, it's like, well, the top of the deck and the sides and everything like that are all nice and wet and won't catch very easily. However, the interior of the ship, especially with the webbing and all that, is probably very nice and dry, and it'll all burn if you try to set those webs on fire that way.
You're gonna burn up the treasure, Topaz, and the ghosts.
I'm not gonna burn the treasure. What kind of treasure would burn?
The treasure is a big chest full of like weird papers that some loser is gonna send us gold for. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to talk to Thalia. but
Thalia looks over at Libu and says, "It's from what I understand, it's some kind of property deeds, and yeah, those will burn just as well as anything else. So
let's just skip the burning for now.
falling.
Let's have
On
that
three.
be Plan D.
1,
Two.
2, 3. Kick the door.
Then
Yeah.
let's flood it all.
strength check
We'll
With
flood it
advantage since you're helping.
Muscles.
Perfect.
with advantage.
Yeah.
You peer in, and the spiders nesting in this room start climbing down from their various perches and are not happy.
I found the spiders.
Are they ghost
Along
spiders?
with a weird mushroomy thing, which suddenly pops up from nowhere. Let me read the description, and you guys can get into initiative order since these things are not happy.
A mushroomy thing that pops up from nowhere.
Well, it kind of fell down from the ceiling above the table, along with the giant spider, because you startled them. And a whole swarm of spiders just comes crawling out due to the noise. On the plus side, they do not. None of these things are getting any attacks of opportunity, or a surprise round on you because, again, you startled them.
Low
They
blew our
weren't
minds.
We're
We're geniuses.
They were not expecting you to just break everything open. So
Knew it the whole time.
Apparently, Caladril's the only character I have that can actually go early in initiative.
one second, there's a monster.
Babe, stop staring at it.
There's a monster that is listed on this here, but has no corresponding monster tag, so I have to find it and put it in there. There we go. Found one. I already do have one. It's on a different thing. There we go.
Yeah, remember Marvelous? He's that Barack.
Oh, and this is the other thing that fell down from the ceiling that you saw.
Not an Ettercap.
It's actually kind of cute.
Ew.
I was gonna say it's kind of cute looking.
Well, actually, not really a mushroom thing. I guess it's more of a kind of a spider mushroom thing. To me, it always looks like a mushroom. It kind of looks like a mushroom with mushroomy thing. The way that it just looks. That and maybe the name. The name makes me think of mushrooms.
I mean, this is the best of ways, Grizz, but fuck you.
What?
First the Bodax, and then an Ettercap.
What? It's a CR2 monster.
Oh, Ettercap just have some very scary synergies if you use them right.
I know. But yes, I did throw Bodax at them after they'd already had Bodax thrown at them in another game. Well, actually at him, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I destroyed them.
Oh, good. So you learned from my mistake of being down twice.
Yes, I told the other group about how we were introduced to the Bodak.
Still, nobody
Oh,
thought to
look
cover.
out the window.
Still, nobody thought to cover their eyes. So at one point, when the Bodak they hadn't remembered about climbed up the set of stairs, I had them the ones closest roll a wisdom saving throw just to remember that there was a Bodak down there. One of them failed and looked over.
And almost died.
Yeah.
Down to 8.
Yeah.
Oh, down to 8.
Surprisingly, no one went
Try
down that.
going from 64 to 0.
Surprisingly, no one went down that combat.
Yeah, hopefully nobody will go down this combat either. Topaz.
So,
Oops, I forgot about Thalia. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, forgot I had an NPC in the match too. I don't imagine he'll get a better initiative than you though. Yeah. Go ahead.
so is all this part of the ship up here above water?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's within range. I'm gonna go ahead and blow 2 charges of the ring and hit the Ettercap.
Well, actually, from where you're at the door, you can't quite see the other cap. You have to go into the room to see it and target it. There's a wall in the way here, and it's off to the side.
What's that then?
That's a giant spider.
All right, then I'm hitting that.
All right.
All right. Let's see.
Holy crap! Oh yeah, that spider becomes pulp.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
And just kind of vanishes.
And there's
into a
Topaz for the
bloody
win.
into a bloody mist.
And then I say, "All you, Lobo."
I got the rest.
Dovin,
Well, let me
You've never
give
got
you a
to-
little help, Lobu.
you've never got to see Topaz use that ring of ramming before, because the last time she used it, you were in your cabin. That was against a group of Sahagin and a sea serpent.
And it missed anyway.
Yeah, would have been epic. And then Noxie managed to hit the sea serpent with the ballista. But it was Fumble who incapacitated a whole group of them.
Mm-hmm. Hypnotic pattern for the win.
Woo!
Volan jumped in the middle of combat and forgot to rage.
I dropped 50 hit points before I could rage.
I'm gonna cast a fairy fire right there.
Alright, and that should hit the storm and the other cap. Alright, can you bring up the thing on that?
The DC.
Yeah.
It is. My DC is 15. Dexterity.
Dexterity, there we go. The other cap is not affected. Swarm of spiders. Swarm of spiders is affected by fairy fire. What color is your fairy fire?
Purple.
What'd you say?
Purple.
There you go. Anything else? Anything else you wish to do, Devin?
Nope. I'm gonna show it here.
Swarm of spiders, unaware that they are swarming in purple now, come rushing out towards this area. And go for Lobu. And miss him.
Yeah. That damage, though.
Volan!
I'll yell, hey, fuck off, and come down with the great axe.
And you have advantage on this. Fairy fire. That's 13. Armor class is 12. That hits.
Oh, bless.
Does 8 points of damage. As you bring your axe down against the purple glowing spiders and manage to cut a chunk of them apart.
And I'll calm down again.
Ooh.
You do another
Spicy.
mighty swing, cutting down even more spiders.
Spicy, spicy.
There's a lot of dead spiders in that swarm now.
And I haven't learned, so I'm not gonna rage. That's my turn.
The not so angry barbarian, huh? Dahlia comes up here. What's that background noise? Sorry, I keep hearing all this weird noise in the background.
If it's a buzz, it's my fridge.
Ah,
It just cut out, so you shouldn't get any background from me now.
sorry. Very sensitive to background noises. Alright.
Sorry.
No, not your fault.
It'll get better soon. When we move out, the fridge will be in a different room.
Excellent. So Dahlia comes out. He usually likes using a dagger, but that's for when going distance. So he pulls out his rapier and just slashes at the spiders. And he has advantage and sneak attack. I do believe this spider swarm is dead. That's how you do it.
Interesting.
He's a
It's over.
Goliath thief with a rapier.
Boo boo.
Thalia, nice. And then Lobu's gonna run up
Hey,
right
not
up
all-
into that other cap's face.
We're not all barbarian types, you know. And he looks over at Volan. No offense to you.
Give him a little wink.
He grins and actually winks back.
Ooh.
Hey,
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna use one of my blade flourishes on that, which I always forget to click beforehand.
Alright.
But then I've got a boosted armor class after that, +2.
Okay, cool. I like flourishes. So
There.
that means your current armor class is 16?
Yep.
Or am I looking at the wrong one? Hold on.
Oh, well, my armor class says
Sorry,
12, but that's super
14.
wrong.
Sorry, 14 I meant. I was looking at the wrong slot. So
That shouldn't be my armor class. Sorry, I don't know why it says that. I've got what? Well, I'll figure it out. Unless I'm getting attacked right now.
So the Eder cap, seeing you in front of it, the thing that makes me think of a mushroom spider hybrid, snaps its jaws forward, missing, and then attempts to rake you with its claws, missing. Dread.
Alright. I'll move in to assist Lobu. Let's see. I'll swing at the spider header cap.
That's a hit. And hear it squealing as purplish blood comes leaking out of it.
Damn.
Wow.
Crit!
That was max damage on both rolls.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
It's not quite dead, but it is cut to ribbons at the moment. One of its arms seems to be missing part of a leg. It looks like it's about to fall over. Cogsworth.
Woo!
Cogsworth or Fumble.
Well, she doesn't like spiders right now, so Fumble cannot be reached. Please leave a message after the beep.
What happened?
Oh, I was just making a joke because you had gone to the restroom, and you, out of character, don't like spiders. Wait. Let me check the movement real quick.
Yo, Dread rolled max damage 3 times in a row.
Alright.
Fucking brutal.
Can I move there?
Yes.
Alright. I will go there, and with advantage, I will... Warhammer, is it a 1d6 or a 1d8 on the one-handed attack?
D8.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure because I just switched my attacks for the +1.
And that's enough to kill it. It's like,
Yay.
just gang up on this Eder cap, and like none of you get hurt during this. It's like, just come in here. You look around at this room with all of its damaged furniture, the table that's now splattered with Etterclap and spider blood that's covered in completely destroyed charts and maps. I mean, you can see bits and pieces, but not enough of real information. Most of it is like so damaged from the blood and possibly from the elements. The weathered furniture is just as bad. There's webbing everywhere.
Is there
If
anything
we
like
could...
Where's that go?
webbing?
Let's see, where does that go? Ah, yes, that goes down.
If we could, I would actually like to extract some of the Ettercap's venom.
All right.
Is down underwater?
No, it is not.
I can help Cogsworth take the venom out.
All right, so that'd be a survival check with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
I want
Just
to
get-
slink down and take a look.
You get a vial of topaz. Would you like to stealth, or are you going just clomping down? Okay.
Yep.
So you get a vial of Ettercap.
Sort
blood.
of.
Like you hear the topaz as you head down the steps. You basically hear squeak, squeak, squeak of the various somewhat rotted wooden stairs, and you find yourself in a corridor, and you see a doorway that's completely covered in webs. In fact, a lot of this area, the ceiling is all covered in webs.
And this part of the ship is still all above water, or just isn't
Yeah, this
doesn't have
this
water
part
in it?
does appear to be above water. Yes.
Damn it! All right, I'll go kind of poke my head back up. By the way, more webs and spiders down here.
We'll do to them what we did to these guys.
Agreed.
Grizz, can I check to see if there's like any bodies in the webbing?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
I'll aid that.
And something else while they're checking. Are these small spider webs or are these big spider webs?
A lot of them are really big spider webs. They correspond to the glimpse that you guys had of the giant spider before it was completely obliterated by Topaz's punch.
there was a large spider.
Plus the nether cap. The nether cap is a medium.
If I could, I would like to harvest the large spider silk. That goes for a decent price in some markets, if I recall.
That's right. Yeah, all the way down in Glamour Pool, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
If my character would have that thought.
Roll a history check.
Okay. Map 6.
No, it doesn't occur to you that it's worth any money, but it does look interesting.
Do
I'm gonna-
Lobu and I manage to find anything?
Alright, sorry. You poke around for a bit, and all you find eventually is part of a skeletonized foot. You don't seem to find anything else of interest in what webs you're pouring through.
Lobu, you keep freaky shit. You want this?
Oh man, I was just waiting for you to ask. I'd love it.
Oh.
Thanks, guys.
Fucking yeah, here.
He like stuffs it in his bag with weird crap.
Disgusting.
Appears he gets off on the wrong foot. So, more spiders below?
Yes.
Alright,
Webs anyway.
let's go kill him. Volum, try not to die. Almost die this time.
I didn't almost die.
What did I miss? Poland, be careful.
Where do the webs start?
They're all above your head. Oops.
Oh,
Ew.
hate this.
Is there a lower deck?
Yeah, that's where they're headed. There's just currently a log jam over at the over at
What's
the stairs.
this?
That is a doorway completely webbed up.
Is it actual door, or is it bars,
It's
or what?
what looks like it used to be a door. You can see a bit of an old hinge there, but it looks like whatever door used to be there has been removed. But some enterprising spider or spiders have placed a web there.
Do you think we could break it down?
If I
Light a
may,
torch. Light it up.
I thought we didn't want to light it up because everything would burn.
Yeah.
So
something.
tempting.
2 things. 1, anyone have an object I could drop through the grate to light this place up? Maybe flush them out? And 2, let's let Dread with the choppy cut through the web.
You hear Lobu from above you being like, "I've got half a foot. You want that?"
Are you okay with us feeding it to the spiders?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll get it back someday.
Lobu, that was a gift to you. You can't just give away the gift I gave. Okay, so
So Cogsworth wants to. Okay.
Yep.
Look, are you going down, or is Dread going down?
I'm going down.
I'll go down.
Wait, the foot.
Yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of room down there, Dread. You see, like, Lobu's back from where you're at.
Oh,
And Lobu, did you hand off the foot to Cogsworth? Is Cogsworth, stuck back up the stairs next to you, like, just kind of squishing through past?
I hand him a just a second.
Wait, how many feet does he have? Why is he consulting a list?
A coin-sized silver skull instead.
He has a lot of
Wrong
weird
with you?
trinkets. He always
Okay.
picks things up.
All right. I will cast light on the trinket, and I will drop it through the grate.
All right. As you do that, you hear lots of hissing from below, the kind that spiders make.
Did it now.
Lots of spider noises. Do I see anything?
Which Topaz can easily hear. It's very close by. Give me 1 second to get out a token to demonstrate the light. How much light square does it make? I forget.
I believe 10 radius bright, 10 radius dim, but let me double check. 20 radius bright, 20 radius dim. So a total of 80 feet across of light.
Okay.
This will be the second time we were promised ghost.
We bamboozled again.
Yeah.
There's still time. The spiders didn't put up that grappling hook.
So can you write that down again? What was it?
2020.
All right, 2020. All right. Sorry, my cat keeps walking in front of the keyboard.
You're fine. That circle I just put on the main deck, that's the bright light. Give or take.
Yeah. So you guys should be able to see it takes a dynamic setting for the light. Leo decided that the microphone would be tasty. I tried to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very sweet cat. She's purring a lot right now. Anyway, so it seems like you've agitated something down there in that little thing. What would you guys like to do? It sounds like something's getting ready to come find you.
The grate that May I real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
The grate that I'm at, does it look like it's firmly attached?
Well, it is slightly rusted. Roll an investigation check.
15.
Yeah, it's a metal grate. So with nobody here to have cleaned it off periodically after all the rains and everything like that, it is starting to rust slightly. And with the swelling and warping of the deck here, with nobody to clean and fix and repair, it looks like it might not hold up from if you put enough weight on it, it'd probably just cave right in.
Good to know.
Grading. What grading are you talking about?
On my level, what they use to have cargo lifts put stuff in and out of the cargo hold.
Mm.
Did they see the light drop through, or is it completely webbed open?
Can you guys, Topaz? Can you see the light past this barrier here?
I see something. Is that it?
Yeah, the light got dropped into that room.
Mm-hmm. Didn't make any difference for me. I couldn't see anyway, but
Yeah.
I saw it drop down there. So apparently the webs aren't that thick. We can see the light.
Yeah. It's reflecting through.
How
and you
far
can see
down?
dark shapes through there. How far down?
Yeah, how far down did the light drop?
I'm thinking about 10 feet.
Okay.
Topaz, if you'd move for a moment, I can bust this door down.
It's not a door, it's just webs.
Oh, well.
Shit, I stepped through a wall.
It's just
Um,
webs here?
Yep.
Oh, then can we just go?
If you want, yeah. Oops, I think that one of you is on top of Dread at the moment. Ah! Sorry, trying to get everybody down here. So, Topaz, as you walk into that area, right there, the spider that was hiding in the corner attempts to attack you. Let me get the sheet out real quick.
Best of luck. Do I see this?
From your position, no.
Okay.
see. So it's going to attempt to bite you. Guess it gets a... Yeah. I don't know why this thing keeps setting up always whisper rolls. I don't like it when it whispers rolls. It bites you from there.
Ouch.
You see other hissing and clawing as another spider drops down from the ceiling, identical to the one that just bit you. It is time to roll initiative.
Oh shit! I moved my character. I didn't
So-
mean to.
Oh, hold on. I gotcha.
Did Topaz have to make a save?
Yes.
The wording on that's really weird.
Yeah, the target must make a DC on the failed save, or half as much for...
Damn it!
So yeah, Topaz does need to make a Constitution saving throw. I'll look it up what
Also-
the DC is. If it's rolled.
Also, whenever it gets to my turn, if I could get a rough approximation of what I can see down there.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, hold on.
Thank you.
Let me look up giant.
I'm-
Let me look up the giant wolf spider and see. Cause I'm not sure if that meets the DC.
Is it just to have the poison roll?
Giant wolf spider. There we go. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. You just barely made the DC. It was DC 11, and that was So you didn't take the poison damage because you took half as much of the poison damage. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the yeah. So you didn't take the extra 4 points of damage. You took 2 instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that screwed up in the thing like that. But at least the DC of that is kind of low. Let me fix that on the sheet here. That'll help. DC con. There we go. So now I have to do the initiative order thingy. Yay, fun times. Especially with all the hidden things that I now have to roll for as well. Especially the things I can't quite tell what the frig they are. Oh, okay, it's just a bunch of those. For the most part. Let's see. What is that? Oh, that's just another one of those. This is a fancy picture.
Oh, how I wish I was a character with Fireball.
And
No.
I know. I've never gotten to use Fireball, okay? I just got to use Dimension Door for the first time this week.
A little force, huh?
yeah, that's because you nipped away from a bunch of vampires.
Yep. 3 vampire spawn dropped on my squishy friend. Like, nope. Fuck that. We're gone.
Yeah, you should have dropped caltraps instead of ball bearings on that floor. It would have been much more useful for him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Cogsworth is up above. The rest of you are down here.
Yep.
And the other wolf spider gets an attack on Topaz. Ouch! So first, another Constitution saving throw.
+5 because you're technically within range of
Oh,
Dread.
cool. Yeah, red gives you range, but yeah, that means you only take 8 points of poison damage. So you take 5 of that and 8 of that, so that's good. Lubu!
I take what?
You take because you only take half the poison damage, so you take only 8 poison damage.
Poison damage is 9.
It was
Oh,
5
poison is
piercing
16.
and then 16 poison. So, cause it critted. Lubu, what do you wish to do?
Can I make it through the crowd here?
There doesn't appear to be any place for you to stand over there. You have to squish in with somebody and take disadvantage on whatever attack you're doing. There is, however, a door that Topaz is standing next to.
Well, I guess I'll just I'll cast heroism on Topaz then. And I guess that
How many hit points?
6.
So you gain 6 every turn for a minute.
No, that's temporary hit points.
I'm saying that they gain 6 more temporary hit points every turn, or is it that it caps out at 6?
Oh wait, you're right. Hold on.
The wording about this question or spell always confuses.
A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. Ooh. So, yeah, that actually does mean that you gain 6 temporary hit points each turn, Topaz.
All right.
I'm making an executive rule on that. That's exactly what that says. So, basically, Lobu squished through the crowd, came over, touched your arm, and suddenly you're immune to being frightened, and you gain 6 hit points at each start of each of your turns.
All right.
All temporary. Which is good because the giant wolf spider is attacking you again. They're basically being pincered here, which means they do. I keep forgetting they get advantage on that, so I should put the advantage toggle on because
You haven't needed it.
Pincering. Yeah, I haven't, but still.
That's a mess.
Yep.
Whew.
Let's see. Something unseen scuttles along the ceiling. Something unseen scuttles along the ceiling. Something unseen scuttles. You're hearing lots of scuttling noises, guys. You have no idea how many are in there, but you're hearing scuttling noises. And then it
How
becomes
tall is the
Dovin's
ceiling?
turn. 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. Well, I can only see one. You said there's not really any room down there?
Yeah, everybody's squished in at the moment. There is a door over here. It's closed, but you have no idea what might be behind it.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh wait, Callie gets her own move. Okay. I'm going to cast Frostbite on the one spider I can see, which is this one.
Which one? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
The one right in front of Topaz, right there.
Alright, thanks.
And then
What are you casting?
Frostbite. So DC
Alright.
15.
Sorry, your thing is a little bit scratchy at the moment. Oh, it failed that.
So it takes 5 damage and has disadvantage on next attack. And I'm going to give Topaz 2 healing bombs.
Nice.
So you heal 8. Well, you heal 6 and then you get 2 temporary hit points. But the temporary hit points don't really affect you because you already have heroism.
So it's 6.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yes.
Alright. Thalia kind of like looks over there, and decides he is going to squish in here with Topaz and attempt to break that door down. So, which puts him at disadvantage due to proximity. Where's my toggle? Oh, I'm already rolling twice. So he is going to use athletics against that. Disadvantage. Strength roll. But it is a door, so that actually is a 10. And he busts it open into a very blank room with nothing inside of it. And he takes a step inside. Now, yeah, these guys do still get attacks of opportunity when anybody moves past, but it does give a little bit of room to maneuver. Topaz.
And it's blocking that direction.
You can probably slip into the area right there, but you take an attack of opportunity from the spider behind you.
I'm going to withdraw. So.
Good point. Yeah. So yeah, you can go there. You can go to the room that Thalia's opened up. Up to you. Or you can go all the way back up to the
In fact,
top
I'm going to
where
spend a
Cogsworth
key
is.
point and disengage as a bonus action, which will allow me to kind of step down there and get around it.
And you're stepping there?
Oh, yeah, and that's my bonus.
Okay, and as you step there, the swarm of spiders that was in that square, hidden among the webs, descends upon you and starts biting.
No.
Alright. I take it, Volden, that in real life you're terrified of spiders?
Hate spiders.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, same.
Where is it?
It's the token is directly underneath of you.
Oh. Guess I'll move myself so that we can see it. That's fine. Alright, so
Are you attacking that one, or are you actually moving?
I'm gonna attack something.
But I mean, are you staying? Which square are you actually in?
I'll be in that square. It's fine.
If you can move your token back on there, that'd be great. I know that it's underneath there, so I need to know where you are, especially given that where Cogsworth is. Cogsworth, you do see Topaz at this point come into view.
Okay.
Among the webs, and you saw the spiders that were difficult to see in a swarm, like just amid the webs, just kind of descend upon her and just like start covering her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's bonus. I'm going to go ahead and attack the wolf spider.
All right. And you punch it to death. Just like not even punch it. Sorry, you spear it to death. You like basically stick its spear right into its back, and it instantly it stops moving and just goes limp on the ground there in front of you.
Okay, and then I'm attempting to spear up into the swarm.
All right. Okay. So, oh, I was looking at the light. The light. So that is that for that one. Yeah, you're practically standing on top. By the way, as you're fighting with this, you discover you're kind of standing on top of the light spear. Sorry, the bit of light that the little skull that's full of light that Cogsworth dropped to the grates.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
But I do have the disengage still in effect, so
Yeah, so you can still
guess
move up.
I just want to move out from under that thing. Well, I don't know if there's more of them or not.
You heard a lot of scuttling, and would you like to, while you're standing
I don't
there...
want to stand there. I still have the disengage in action.
So would you like to use your perception check?
Sure.
Okay. You look around, and given what you already know about the spiders and everything else, you start detecting lots of movement around you. So, you see these guys.
I don't want to stay there. So
you see this. And you see these two as well.
Yeah, we're not staying there. Using the rest of the disengage and getting the hell out. I'm gonna go in the room where Goliath went.
Yeah.
Slip in past him and pray to God there are none in here. And I will be calling out to Volan as I go past there. I'll be like, shit ton, don't move down in here. Shit ton of spiders. Kill that one and hold the door.
Yeah, so that one swarm just starts moving around. Volan!
I would like to reach.
Lesson learned. Hallelujah.
And I'll move in right here. And I'm going to take a swipe at the spider over here.
Okay. Well, that one's dead.
Woo!
So basically, you
And,
just bring around your great axe and cut it in two. And you see this swarm of spiders moving along the wall towards you.
I haven't learned my lesson, so I'm going to move in here. And the ones I see coming towards me, I'm going to take another strike.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Kill him. Kill him dead.
I say, don't run in here. So what she do? She runs in here.
So you hear more movement in the darkness. Well, it's not actually dark, but you hear more moving through the web. Something is still being rather mostly stealthy. Hold on.
Told you not to run in there. Goddamn barbarians.
All right. So, what can we see?
Hold on. It's still my
Oh.
invisible monster's turn. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, it's still,
Sorry, I didn't see the initiative.
still
My bad.
well, it's invisible on the initiative. That's why.
Yeah.
So it's still that. So at the moment, it has advantage. Let's see here. Out from the darkness, Volan, a web suddenly shoots out at you. Well, the semi-darkness. There was a light in the room, but out of the area of something sneaking around down there, a web shoots out at you. Hold on, advantage toggle. There we go. Advantage and web. I think that misses you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just going to go, ew, wah. That's it. That's much.
All right. So now it is Cogsworth and/or Fumble's turn.
It is Fumble's turn. What can I see?
1 second, and I'll move your thing down there. I'm just trying to mark a token with it's used web. Okay, so you're still up above, but
Yeah.
I'm going to drag you down here for a moment to Volan's position.
Show us what we can see.
Yep, you're standing on top of one of the tokens. Can you see all that?
I
Yeah.
can.
Okay. But yeah, that's basically what you see from up above, because that's the basic spot that you were in before.
Can you put us back down there just so we can place this?
Okay, 1 second. Freaking.
Just
Alright.
like so we can line
so,
it up.
So that's basically what you see down there. You're looking down at a spider swarm that your token is now standing on, but
Sorry.
what do you see around you? You see the corpses of some wolf.
It's still over here
wolf
somewhere.
soldiers.
And then drag it. If you can.
This thing?
Yeah, the square. If you can
Yeah,
drag
that
it.
thing.
The one that won't fit down here. It's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I.
So
Move it
basically,
up
you can
and
just
say
say
sorry.
that the hypnotic pattern would fill this
Yeah.
entire hallway. Is basically another way of saying it. So we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Sorry, Volan.
Yep,
Fumble,
sorry.
do your work.
sorry, Mullen. I am going to drop Cogsworth's, you have a Warhammer?
Warhammer. Yep.
I'm going to drop his Warhammer and take out my recorder, and I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern through the grate.
All Alright, so
Please tell
Volan,
me Volan's
you
within
hear
5 feet.
a clink clink and suddenly there's a huge twisting hypnotic pattern throughout this thing. Let's see.
Is
Who
Volan
all,
within 10 feet?
who all is that hitting?
And that's a charm effect. Let's see if these are immune to charm. Well, the swarms are all immune to charm.
Really?
Oh no!
What logic does that make?
Spell at any point.
They're too small to be charmed. Then they're a swarm.
What?
That's the logic that the game takes.
Size doesn't
And
affect.
the energy rolls at 20.
Really?
So, Volan, unfortunately, you have to roll a wisdom saving throw. There's a bunch of colorful lights. Okay.
But you're fine.
Bullshit. That makes no sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are immune to a lot of little things.
They're too stupid to be charmed.
That's another way of
That
putting
would
it.
make them be charmed by a pretty light. They're too stupid.
They don't know what charm means.
They don't have to know what charm means.
I'm gonna try not to pull my vet.
You have to
Not
have
into
a
this.
philosophical conversation with them and explain what charm means. They're too stupid to realize they're supposed to be charmed.
I'll leave a few of them alive for you to have the discussion.
Alright.
Well, it was very pretty.
I
Yeah.
guess that's the end of my turn.
Over your.
Dread.
All right. So where does the hypnotic pattern spread to? Does it spread to the square here?
Or
Yeah.
are you keeping the
Yeah.
pattern up, or are you dropping it? 'Cause if you can drop it at any point.
It's a cube, so I don't think it goes through walls. But it depends on where you centered it.
See, I,
Centered directly into the grate, which is basically right here where that light has been dropped. It was dropped to the grate. So it would have been centered there.
so if there's a hypnotic pattern there, I'm going to be affected by it. I'm going to step in there.
You can drop the hypnotic pattern if nobody's affected.
Guess the question is, does Fumble realize that no one's been affected?
Right.
The light is directly into the spot that you guys would have seen. I'm going to show the light. See. Yeah.
Oh, I would have been affected up there, and technically.
No, it doesn't go through walls. That's the only problem with these auras. You can't set them to do that. Oh, well.
Do you want me to make a wisdom save as I step in there? Oh.
Yeah, it said if Fumble doesn't realize that the enemies were not affected, I don't think she would have taken down.
Well,
However, you see the hypnotic pattern before you can get close enough to be affected by it to know whether or not you wish to get in there. Okay, you're good.
Well, I also thought hypnotic pattern only activated. It only
Right.
affected the things in it on activation.
Yeah, it doesn't last.
Like the hypnotic pattern will stay up, but it's not going to do anything if you walk through it.
All right.
It's not like
All right, so
Attacking that one. Got it.
Can I attack that one? Is there any
Sure.
advantage?
No, there's no disadvantage. You're good.
Oh, the light is dispelled, by the way, because concentration.
Ah, that's right.
Ah,
And while you have two minds, you share a body, and unfortunately, that seems to share your concentration. Cool.
Yeah. You're fine. I thought.
Ooh, nice one, Dread. So 9 slashing, 3 psychic, which goes to 12. Reduced to 6. You managed to cut through some of the swarm that's there in front of you.
go there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Second one. The swarm seems to split apart with you around your blade, with it not touching any of the live spiders, and reforms after you pull your blade back.
It's the end of my turn.
Alright. Hi there. So the swarm comes forward. Which one's there? Okay. The storm comes forward and attempts to attack Volan. Hello, Lyra. Does that hit?
Yep.
And you only take half damage because you're raging, thankfully.
Do you round up or down?
Down.
Okay.
So that means you only take 3.
Woo!
Does Callie wish to do anything?
Yeah, Callie is gonna move into Volan's space.
What does Callie do for
Yep.
Volan?
She just snips. Give her to let her know that she's angry and she should be angry. Her anger is valid.
Yes, let the
No,
hate flow
No,
through.
no crab attacks.
She can't attack actually.
Oh,
She's
No pinchy
she's too
pinch?
nice. I guess she'll help Volan with her next attack. I forgot she can do that.
huh?
Yes, Callie would like to rage.
She woke up crabby.
A
Yes. What? Did that joke go sideways?
Libu.
Oh.
Your turn, Libu.
Make it count, Lubu, 'cause everything after you is frickin' spiders.
It's spiders
Oh,
all the way down.
Fireball. Fireball.
You know I don't have it.
No, I don't. I don't know what your class is, dude.
It's a lot of
none,
things.
none of us do.
Like, I heard of flourish, so I know there's some bard in there. But I don't know other than that.
Use an enigma.
I am just going to attack this one twice, and then I'm gonna be like, spiders.
Which one? I don't see what you're... That's through a wall. There's a wall there.
Oh, I can't see that. I
Yeah,
did.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
It squeezed into the wall to attack her, so there's actually a wall there, unfortunately.
Got it. Then I can't really get it much.
Thunderwall. Hunger of Hagar. Ice Storm. What have you got?
I've got no AoE effects, really.
Useless warlock.
Yeah, I was mostly hoping they'd hit me. All right, let's just hit
Armor
'em.
of Agathis! Armor of Agathis!
Let's just hit him with a taunt. These
Let
spiders.
me roll an intelligence check. It occurs to you that these things have no capacity for being taunted. That they would
Alright.
that would just be yelling at the air.
Aqua Bolt it is.
Which one are you waka-bolting?
I think I've only got one that I can actually attack,
Okay,
right?
If that's the one you can attack, that's the one you can attack. That instantly hits. And you see some of that spider swarm separate out in a drowned drop of water from that aqua bolt, just kind of sliding along the floor.
That's it.
Yeah, flooding this sounds pretty good now, huh?
So a
Fire
sword.
doesn't sound too bad either.
So a spider swarm comes in and actually swarms around Dovin's feet.
Wait, what?
Sorry, not Dovin, sorry. Volin. There's one directly underneath of you now.
Ouchie.
My cat is sleeping on my book. Another swarm attacks you. Another swarm attacks you. These guys apparently are attacking Volin a lot.
Yeah.
getting lots of spider bites.
Like Bullen, they have an axe to grind.
Another one attacks you. I don't know if Volan was afraid of spiders or just the player not liking spiders, but I'm thinking that Volan's gonna have a serious issue with spiders after this.
You got to be
David.
covered with them. You got to look like a moving carpet of spiders right now.
Yeah,
I assure you, I've got a plan.
there are several swarms just gathered around Volan, and she is just covered head to toe in tiny spiders. Dovin, what do you do?
I am casting Conjure Animals. I'm gonna summon 2 brown bears right there.
Actually, I'm not sure if
I'm
they're
had
gonna.
enough with these motherfucking spiders on this motherfucking. So brown bears, I can summon 2 of them using Conjure Animals.
All right. Oh.
And
No, do not sit on that. That is an O key. Do not sit on an O key. All right. So.
Whoops. What?
so the summoned creatures have their own initiative, but the initiative they have the same initiative, but they have their own. If that makes.
Yeah, hold on. I just need to make a summons folder. There we go. And then put the brown bear under your control.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
These are a bit tight.
Nope.
For...
Delete that message. Delete that message.
What message?
Whoever sent the message about the spiders, my fiance is having her twitches. Please delete that message. Real life phobia of spiders.
Yeah.
We're okay in game, but that was a little too.
Yeah, I'm sorry if this is freaking you out over there. Okay, brown bear. Where do you want the brown bear? This might be cramped in the corner.
They're big boys. Okay.
Yeah, they're huge. These are large. Dovin, you have to ping the spot again.
Yeah, right there.
All right. So one has appeared right there. Where do you want the other one?
I guess there's not really room for it.
You
I
can...
didn't realize there was.
Put one in the room here with us, I guess, if you really...
I'm okay if just one appears. If there's
Okay.
only room for one, there's only room for one.
Okay, so basically, your spell, this is automatically conjure 2, or can you modify it to say it only conjures 1? Just a question.
It can...
It's in under your control, by the way, so you can roll for its initiative.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can... It just says 1 beast of challenge, rating 2, 2 beasts of challenge 1. So this is a challenge 1. So...
Yeah.
I mean, I think I can just say there's only 1.
Yeah, well, we'll go with that.
Yeah. So then initiative
Yeah.
is...
Because this wasn't weird enough. Now we have bears and spiders.
I've got a plan. Robot spiders and bears. Oh my.
There's a sudden roar as a brown bear appears. Anything else you can do, Devin?
Let's see. How does Fallen look? Fallen...
I'm fine. I am
Yeah.
fine.
She looks fine. Alright.
She looks covered in spiders, but she is still raging.
Yep, that's it then.
So Thalia kind of pokes his head out, winces at what he sees with her, and attempts to get all the way over here. Which means he takes several attacks of opportunity. It looks like 4. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh god!
Jesus.
Is he down?
Double crit!
Yeah, that double crit. That's serious.
Ah,
And he actually doesn't have...
37 points of damage.
Oh, you calculated that for me already?
For the 2 attacks, I don't know if the other 2 hit. I hope they don't.
Yeah, those 2 did hit.
Ah.
So yeah, that's... Oh god. Yeah, he's down. So he basically gets him in there. The spiders have swarmed him and bitten and bitten and bitten. He lets out a cry and he collapses to the ground.
Oh crap!
Roland, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I put a sheet together for him and everything. Now he's on the floor bleeding out.
Roland is
Topaz.
so
Probably foaming at the mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have a plan.
Wait, is Cogsworth up here down there?
No,
No,
we haven't made
Cogsworth's
down
up
there.
above. It's up above.
Okay, okay.
It's fine.
So what do you wish to do,
I have
Topaz?
a plan.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours, Topaz.
Just trying to see.
There's spiders on Volan right now, right?
Yep, Bolin is currently covered in spiders.
Uh,
And has a crab.
what happened if we attack spider with ranged?
Don't miss.
You could probably fit the spider swarm that's right about here.
Would that risk hitting her for ranged attacks on the ones in her space?
For the ones in her space, yes. If your range attack misses, it would hit her.
All right,
'Cause
I'll
she is
go
standing
for.
on a swarm.
I have a line of sight on this group right here. I don't even know what it is. Is that a swarm?
Yeah, it's in a swarm of spiders.
Okay, I'll throw darts.
All right.
Something I
If
never
you
do.
miss right now, you might hit Dread.
I don't know if I could hit Dread if I wanted to. All right.
Nice.
Same
Alright.
thing.
Ooh.
Another one.
Literally the same thing.
All right. They're still alive, but you did manage to crush some of the spiders with your dart.
Yep. It's pretty much all I can do. I'm looking like there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, Thalia tried to get around them, but ended up getting covered in spiders.
Oh, so he's unconscious?
Yep, he's unconscious.
Well, he's dying. Bleeding out.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I will go ahead and spend a key point to disengage as a bonus, just so I can kind of move through and kind of move the same way he did.
All right.
Only I'm not taking the AOs, and
Well,
can I stand in his square
yes, you may.
over him?
Actually, you don't even need to worry about the AOs because remember that the four of them have already expended.
I don't-
That.
I'm not going to pretend I know that. You had so many swarms in there. For all I know,
Yeah.
there's still some on the ceiling. I'm not taking that chance. No problem. I'd rather spend the key point and feel better about
Got
it.
it.
So yeah, I will just run over and kind of stand over his body. And that's my bonus, so I'm
See that
done.
he's still breathing, but
Thank
there's
you.
like blood trickling out of his mouth. All right, so this swarm here. It actually moves into Dread's square and starts attacking her.
This is
Volan, you're standing on some spiders. Those spiders all clinging to your body and biting at you. What do you do?
Can I attack the one that's the swarm that's under me?
Yes, you may.
I would like to do.
Callie should give you advantage.
Let's see here.
Hmm.
Yeah, you managed to damage a lot of those spiders. Do you have another attack?
I do, and I would like to do it again. Which would be normal, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's still some clinging to you, still some at your feet.
I'm gonna back out there,
Okay.
and that'll be my.
Okay.
Right. So what can I see?
It's not quite your turn yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Invisible.
Yeah, there's something there that's stealthed. First things first is to get its web back. Yes, it does. Just got its web back. So, Topaz, as you're focusing in on the the dying person underneath your feet, and you're looking at the swarm of spiders in front of you, off to one side, a web comes shooting out at you. It starts wrapping around you.
Suppose I can deflect it.
Actually, yeah. What's you do have a deflect missile thing, right? It is.
I do, but it doesn't do damage, so I don't know that.
It's a ranged attack, which means that would count. If it's something that deflects ranged attacks, bring it up. Let me see.
Well, that's what it does. I don't know that would matter because it doesn't do damage. So I think in order to deflect it,
Is it considered a missile?
It is considered a ranged attack. It doesn't say anything about a missile.
Is it a ranged weapon attack?
It is ranged weapon attack. So yeah, if it says ranged missile attack, that means that would count.
all right. So
Let's see. How would that work though with a web? It doesn't do damage.
yeah, because
right?
it's not doing damage. So I guess if it doesn't do damage, I just
Consume the point and deflect?
do it.
It's
Yeah.
not like you can catch it.
Well, it doesn't cost a key unless I want to catch it. I'm not going to try to catch it because I can't throw it back. So
Oh,
it's
you just use your reaction.
my reaction.
Yeah. So basically, you use a reaction to basically catch the incoming stream before it can wrap around you. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
All right. You managed to do so and keep yourself from being wrapped up in webs. And because of that,
Hate spiders.
roll me a perception check.
Oh.
That at least makes it lose the disadvantage, right? Because attacks break hide.
Yeah, that would actually do
Yeah.
that.
I think I'm too
We
preoccupied.
don't necessarily know. We don't necessarily know exactly where it is,
So yeah,
but we at least know its general direction.
you peer into the webs and saw which way it came from because that's how you managed to catch it, and you spot the image of the Eder cap that's standing pretty much on the ceiling above the webs.
Ah,
Above, where is it?
Hold on. There's a swarm on the floor and then it's on the ceiling above it. Ten-foot ceilings. The swarm is tiny. It's not really taking up any. The swarm doesn't take up any space.
Jesus, right there. Okay.
So Cogsworth, what are you gonna do?
so what can I see?
At the moment, looking
And-
through there, it's dark. You dispelled the light.
All right. So that no light's getting in through this grate.
A little bit, so you can see, like, 3 swarms and Volan almost underneath the grate.
Right, and quick thing, what lines up with that little square I drew? What is directly beneath that?
A swarm.
All right. And that.
A swarm.
All right. I would like to jump down,
Alright.
landing straight down.
Yes.
Roll a athletics check to see if you can break through the grating. Yeah, it's rusting. The things around it are swollen. You go crashing through the grating.
Jeez. Where are you going to land?
Straight down.
Oh,
And roll a 1d6.
All right. 2.
You take 2 points of damage, and you manage to also damage the swarm that's underneath of you.
All right. And quick thing, what are all the tokens around me so I know what's what?
All but one is a swarm of spiders.
I mean, so
And then-
Topaz is
and-
above me with
She's over the body of the Goliath.
Right.
and then down one and left one, is that Volan and Callie?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And what's
And
the
then
big one? Is that the bear?
That's
the
the
bear.
bear that Devin summoned. You basically would
Alright.
not expect to see a bear. The bear is not something that you've had seen before.
Does he see the Ettercap?
Yes, he would also see the Ettercap.
Right.
But roll a wisdom saving throw for me, Cogsworth.
All right. 15.
Yeah. It is a little strange to see a bear when you were just expecting spider creatures. But it's not the focus of your attention. The spiders are.
All right. Well,
Hang out with
Change
us
my
long
plans a
enough.
little
This will just be a
But
week. It's not even.
can I?
It'll just be a Wednesday.
I need to go into a space that's kind of occupied by that bear. Can I go down 2 squares, if only temporarily?
Sure, but whatever you do, if you're squeezing in with the bear, would be a disadvantage.
It's fine. I don't need to worry about disadvantage.
All right, if that's the case.
Right there.
Do it.
All right. I pull something out of my pocket that I forgot about. How do I put it in chat?
What is it you're using?
My wand of lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Ah. Is it on your character? Is the one of lightning bolts on your character sheet?
Yes, it is.
And then you just click on the attack function of it. It should be in your attacks.
I'm hitting that line right there.
The one out in front of you that goes to Topaz.
That purple one. That purple line.
I don't see a line.
Oh, I drew a purple line.
It only shows for you. It doesn't show for other people. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Okay.
did you see it?
Yes, now I see it.
All right, it's not there, I guess.
Hold on.
So,
Yeah, it's right there.
but it's not in my attack.
Let me
Alright.
check your let me check your character.
Let me just.
sheet.
It's just 86. How many charges are you using?
3.
Let me check
So
your.
it'd be
Let me check something.
11d6.
Yeah, and I dragged it in from the compendium
Okay.
on the right. So I don't
No,
know
in
why
fact-
it's not in my attack.
In fact, I'm seeing it twice on your sheet.
I know.
the wand of
I
lightning
did it
bolts on-
again.
Okay.
I did again to see if adding it would refresh it, but it didn't.
It should just be 11d6.
All right.
Yeah. Actually, no, it would be 10d6.
I thought you were doing 3 charges.
Yes,
Oh,
one
yeah,
charge is.
Yeah. 1 charge is.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're
weird.
right.
So 10d6. 43. They have to make
Oh.
a.
Yeah, 1 second. I need to see something real quick. So I
You're fine.
needed I need to see
Yeah.
the one that was actually from there.
Yeah. So it's a DC. What do you say, dear?
Hold on. I'm copying and pasting this to the chat so we can read it. Ah! How did
Sure.
frickin' hell? How did that happen?
What happened? What? Seriously, what?
I
Did something bad?
I accidentally hit a spelling an autocorrect thing on there, so it now says Telecaster.
Ah. And mind you, I'm probably blasting a hole through the ship, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I was looking at it.
Good. Do it.
All right.
no.
Yes.
So
But yeah,
how many?
notice the way I. 3, 11d6, DC 15.
10d6.
Oh, yeah, sorry. A DC 15 saving throw or takes 43 damage.
Okay, so spider dead, spider dead, and of course it bounced. The lightning bolt would bounce off the wall. I have to figure out what the direct trajectory of
Would
it
it
is.
bounce?
Yes.
It,
It bounces off of wood?
that's an older
Oh.
version.
Oh, that's the one I'm used to. That's the kind of the one I'm used to playing. When I grew up, I was playing that version, and computer games, so it was always bouncing. But if that's not the case, it would probably blast a hole through
Also-
the ship.
Mind you, it is also 5 feet wide, so I don't know what it would do to the swarms that are so far out of the line.
That's why I'm checking the line too.
Yeah.
It's dead. The Ettercap is the only one that needs to roll. DC's 15. That's dexterity, right?
Yep. DC 15 dexterity.
All right.
All right.
Takes half of
So
that.
So 21.
Though it's on top of a swarm, so let's see. Back, that swarm would also die.
Woo!
But yeah, you're saying that the lightning bolt doesn't bounce anymore? That's weird.
Yeah, no bouncing.
But it does ignite things that are flammable.
Oh god, that's bad.
My question though is, does it do enough damage to just punch us through the ship, or does it start igniting?
There is flammable spider web all throughout this hole. So that would ignite everything.
And what?
I wasn't thinking about that when I was coming to that. I was just thinking about bouncing again.
Depends on how high up we are over the water.
Well, the thing is, the top deck and the bottom decks are the ones that get the most moisture. This is a middle deck, and it's not.
I was saying, is it below the surface of the water though?
No, this part is not below the surface
Okay.
of the water.
Okay.
I just want to look something up in the DM's guide real quick to see if there's see what that says.
Says, feel the power of the dark side.
Interesting.
I mean, the web spell burns for that one turn and deals an instance of damage. I don't know if you want to consider it like that.
Where does it say that? In which book?
5th edition within the web spell. If you ignite the web, it deals
Oh, so it's
damage
just
on
in the
that
web
square.
spell. It's not in the DM's guide.
Yeah.
That
If
explains
you want to
things.
run it like the web spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna check these things because I want to make sure that this is doing the damage that it's supposed to be doing. Because as I said, I'm used to lightning bolts bouncing. That's one of the cool things about lightning to me. But I guess if it doesn't bounce anymore in 5th edition, it's the first time it's come up. I'm used to it bouncing. I'm used to it being attracted to things with metal. But again, that's because I played a lot of Dragonlance computer games as a kid. A stroke of lightning formula. Ignites flammable objects that are in the area. Yep, that's exactly what that says. And burn damage does how much? Because there's a lot
the
of
webs-
flammable stuff.
If it's like the web spell, any 5-foot cube exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that
2d4. Got it.
is in that square. So
I don't know.
So
You could bring it up here.
flames appear everywhere.
Go ahead, dear.
What?
Say what your thought is. It's a stretch, but see if it works.
Wouldn't the ship technically be wearing the webs?
It's got webs inside and out.
Exactly. And clothing covers you from the end, like
The outside.
the outside, but you also have clothing touching you on the on.
Mm-hmm.
I tried.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Planet
let's
Earth is wearing
see.
this.
But at what rate would it spread? Or would it just, for now, burn the ones that it touches?
It would burn the ones that it touches. Yeah. So those things are all burning now.
So, does the Ettercap get dealt damage on its turn or on mine?
On its turn.
Okay.
Is that all you can do, Cogsworth?
Yep. That's all my actions.
Alright.
I don't want to run through that fire right now.
Dread!
I'm regretting my mistake.
Okay, so
There's a swarm underneath of you, and there's a fire in front of you. The
Yeah,
webs
fire.
are burning.
swing at the swarm at my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong one, but do psychic damage in there.
ooh,
Alright. Let's see. Back here. Oh yeah, that actually died at the first hit.
Oh, okay.
So you still got that second attack, which you can then, move. You'd have to move into the flame, but since you're a tiefling, that's not gonna hurt you as much as other things would. And use that attack on the Ettercap.
Yeah, I'll use it on the inner cap.
Oh yeah, and this wall over here is also burning because of the blast that was hit into it. The door is on fire. Cogsworth, are you capable of getting rid of that line?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't think about it.
Hey, cool, thanks. Okay, so
And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast.
also roll 2d4.
Ye-
Yeah, 2d4, please, Dread. Okay, that's 16 points of damage on that thing. Okay, so you take 5 points of fire damage, and of course you're a tiefling, so that's halved to only 2. As the flame of the red comes around you. Let's see.
Let's see.
And I believe that, that particular branch of fire goes out. That's spreading.
It's the end of my turn.
Did you have something else you wish to do? Because I thought you were...
Yeah. No, I changed my mind, so.
Okay. It's now the bear's turn. The bear is uncomfortably squeezed with Cogsworth there.
You can't really do much.
Sorry, friend.
It is, however, really up next to a door, so...
I was gonna say, can he just bang against the door? So
Sure.
he can get through it?
Sure, he can do that.
What should he roll?
Athletics or strength.
$16?
16. Bang! Against that door. Let me see how strong that door is. 1 second. Alright, so as soon as the brown bear bashes into that door, come on, stupid thing. A flaming sphere comes shooting out from that room right at
What the
it.
fuck? Okay.
7 damage, actually. I accidentally GM rolled that, sorry. But it's 7 damage. The flaming sphere comes right into the square of the brown bear and Cogsworth, so Cogsworth would also be subject to that. Hold on, there's
Is there a
probably...
dex save with that?
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to find that.
Sure.
So... The flaming sphere appears right at where the brown bear is, attacking both the brown bear and Cogsworth. Dexterity saving throw, please. From both of them.
We get +5 because of dread?
Yeah, you're within the range.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 18.
17.
So that's halved, which means you only take 3 points of fire damage.
Woo!
So the door is open now?
Yes, and give me 1 second to put other things onto the initiative.
Jeez.
Okie
That
And-
bear's going to turn around and kill us. It's going to be between fire and fire.
Nah, the bear's my friend.
So yeah, that's the flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere?
Yep, there's a flaming sphere there now, because something in that room launched it out at you guys. As soon as the door broke down, it's like, yep. And you're hearing a man yell, "How dare you interrupt me!"
The bear is just gonna go rah! Doesn't fucking understand what it's saying.
Let's see.
No.
So in other words, about as coherent as we usually are anyway.
Yeah. Fits right in.
Oops, stop whispering. Ah. I hate when these things like to whisper. Let's see. So, let me put up the other three initiatives. Alright. 2 things that are invisible, 1 thing that isn't. Fun times. And where's the other one? There we go. I like this one. And you guys are gonna like this one.
You say that, but I think you mean the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
So this door has been crushed. And let's see, Volan and Cogsworth can see this. And the bear can see this. The rest of you actually Dread can probably see this too. The rest of you see that the floor of this chamber is covered with ruins written in blood. A circle has been carved into the floor's wooden planks, and spider webs cover the walls and ceilings. 2 humanoid-sized bundles attached to the ceiling writhe as hundreds of tiny spiders swarm over them. And in the middle of this all is a half-orc man standing there. And it looks like he just launched that flaming spear at you. Let's see. This is the bear's turn, then the crab's turn.
the bear can still move. Can he fit through the door?
The bear is going to have a hard time fitting through that door. He crashed the door down, but he is very big. And he's now...
So he can't fit?
Yeah, he really can't fit. Callie can move if she wants to move.
Yeah, she'll stay put. Okay.
Oh, whoops! I forgot. I haven't rolled for him yet, have I? Must not have been touching him when I rolled for initiative on him. I didn't see that till just now. Oh, good. He's got low initiative. All right. So, as the bear attempts to fit through the door, one of the large spiders comes into view.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And this is what you guys see. And it's going to reach out and...
Please attack the bear. Please attack the bear. Please attack the bear.
Yes, it is going to attack the bear. And attacks the bear.
Yikes. Okay, DC...
Holy crap, now a phase spider?
Why is this one... Yeah.
Jeez.
Why doesn't this one have its DC set either? Stupid thing.
Well, I rolled a 20, so hopefully that's...
Yeah, that'll definitely be enough, which means you only take half that poison damage. Which means you take 8 poison damage. Which means the bear takes 8 poison damage.
23, and then...
Alright. Sorry, I forgot to move. Lobu, your turn.
Lobu's gonna run up and squeeze with the bear and be like, this, like, he pushes past Red and around Callie and climbs over part of the bear and, like, it's like, this is a bunch of bullshit. And
Disadvantage on any attacks that you're doing from that spot because you're squeezed in.
yeah. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers, though, on the spider.
Ooh. On the phase spider. Oh yeah, it's definitely capable of understanding that. Ooh, and it failed!
Yeah.
The face spider looks very confused, very upset as it starts hearing the whispers and seems to writhe in place.
And then I yell at him, "You're more scared of me than I am of you!"
You actually didn't need to get close to any of that.
No.
It also must
Oh.
immediately use its reaction,
Yeah, to move away.
Yeah.
as far as its speed allows, away.
So that means Lubu and the brown bear both get attacks of opportunity on it.
Woo!
Exactly.
Both at disadvantage because of being squeezed.
It's fine.
It's fine. It is fine.
Yep. And it takes an additional 12 damage. That's that thing there. The one thing I forgot to do at the beginning, at the top of the round with Lubu and the face spider is I forgot to see if any of these fires spread. Give me a sec. Let's see. Does that spread? Yes, that does spread. And because the only way it can spread is into... Oh, there's that. Yeah, the only way it can spread to is onto Volan's square. That means the top of Volan's turn. Volan's going to take 2d4 of damage. As will Callie.
No,
Let's see.
she's gonna die.
Let's see if that fire is still in that square or if the webs have burned away.
We gotta put out these fires.
Webs are still there. Now for the next one. Does the fire spread or does it disappear? Fire does spread and it stays. Let's see, which direction does it spread in? 1d2. Oops. It actually spreads into the that square there with the spider swarm. And now for that last one up there. It spreads, but then it dissipates. 1d3. It spreads onto the square with with Topaz and Thalia.
Crap.
Alright, so with the face spider gone from the door, a giant spider climbs down from the ceiling in that room and immediately rushes towards Lobu. Where's the giant spider? And misses. Let's see, swarm of spiders takes 2d4 fire damage. Takes 3 points of damage. And will attack. Will attack Dread. I don't think that hits. Dovin!
Okay. So I'm going to run to here and attempt to put out the fire beneath me.
Alright.
Um,
Roll
It's okay if I
roll
take
one,
damage.
2d4.
yep.
You take 4 points of fire damage. How would you like to try to put out the fire?
I'm just going to take out my cloak and just try and smother it.
Alright, that'll do it. That fire's gone.
And then if I tell Callie to jump to me,
She'll do that.
she'll do that.
Yep.
Okay, so then she get burned, which is nice. And does the flaming sphere look like it's spreading fires?
No, it looks like it's this there.
Okay, because I'm just now seeing it.
And where is it
And
again? Because I can't see it.
it's right
It's
on
right on
top of
top
the
of you,
bear.
Cogsworth.
Thank you.
So I use my action to
And
put
it's
out the fire.
it's a concentration spell, so it doesn't go away.
There's something weird there blocking my line of sight, like on me, like a random line.
Yeah, that's there from the picture grab. So what are you
Oh,
doing?
okay.
What are you doing, Dovin? I'm sorry.
Did putting out the fire take my action?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to heal Topaz once more with the healing bomb.
Okay.
Just one.
Uh, the healing bomb, is it
Okay.
on a person or on a square?
Person.
Okay.
Oh, I should have used it on the
Yeah.
unconscious guy, maybe, but
He takes an automatic death. He automatically loses a death saving throw because he's on fire. And let's see if he survives this.
Oops.
He got a success,
It's been a while since I played, guys.
but he is on fire.
Sorry.
Topaz,
Okay.
2d4.
So you're rolling to see if the webs persist a turn?
Yeah, I'm rolling to see how much damage people take from the
That-
flaming webs. 6
That comes
damage.
off the temporary, and then I get them immediately back.
Yes,
Um,
because of the heroism. Which is that a Lobo? That's a concentration spell, isn't it?
It is.
All right, cool. Concentration marker on you.
and the Ettercap is still there.
Yep, the other cap is still there.
I'd love to save our friend, but got to get rid of some of these things.
Ah,
So
and there's fire there. I forgot there was fire there. Oh well.
I'm attacking him. Am I flanking him at all with anybody?
No,
I can't tell.
you're
Okay.
not. That's a miss. And that one's a hit. And you happen to take the spear and just shove it right through the other cap, killing it.
Awesome. And there is still a swarm there as well.
Yep, there's still a swarm in front of you. It's on fire.
Has it been hurt much at all? Can't tell.
Can you see it now?
I see it. Has it been hurt much at all?
Yeah, it looks like it's like the swarm is down some spiders.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to waste a key point on that. Just a bonus action will be the fleur with regular martial arts attack on it.
Okay. That hits. Managed to smash a few spiders down into pulp.
And the fire that was in our square flared up and went out.
Yeah, no wait, there's still a fire going there, but you managed to hit around the fire, so
I mean, the one on me and
it's still there.
I mean, if you base off the web spell, it burns away after the one round.
Okay.
But if she's rolling to see if it persists, then it's up to her.
I'm rolling to see if it persists because it's also wood on the walls. There's lots of webs around.
right. That's
There's all
fine.
sorts of stuff that's burning.
So the density of the web.
Yeah, the density of the web, the fact that the walls are wooden.
Okay.
It's trying to catch onto the walls, and sometimes it catches and is staying a while and spreading.
Yep. That's it for me.
All right. So you hear a voice saying, again, "How dare you invade this sanctuary, goddess! I am ready to command your forces. Allow them out to take care of these these." God, I hate when I suddenly drop a word.
Interlopers.
Yeah, thank you very much. But let them out now to take care of these interlopers. And he holds up his hand in that, and he commands his flaming sphere to damage once more Cogsworth and the bear.
Rude.
So
Did we get
the
another?
yes, you did. Get another dexterity saving throw. Yeah, that's a failure. Takes 11 damage.
All right.
Cogsworth.
And
And
13.
you also take. That's right, 13 because it's right.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the caster level is? DC is 12. So yeah, you take half of that.
So how much damage? 5?
5. Yes.
Okay.
Also, at this point, Topaz, you hear several thuds coming from the room over here, and some weird hissing noises.
Okay. Door's closed. Is it locked?
It does not appear to be locked, but it is closed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's not fun down here. Well, not fun for you guys anyway. I'm like looking at this and going, this is basically a gauntlet run. I was wondering how you guys were going to take care of this, and this is just fun.
I forgot about the ignite thing with the lightning. My bad.
Well, you managed to clear out the spiders, but I wasn't expecting Dovin to conjure a bear and then send it up against that door right away.
I mean, having the barricade. God damn it, that was not intended. Having the barricade is nice.
Yeah, I'm sure the bear is fucking thrilled.
Uh-huh.
He gets summoned in a corner and then immediately set on fire. I'm sure he's happy.
So Krell used his actions. Volin!
He barely.
Yeah.
So his name is Carl.
I'm gonna yell back to him in Orc. Are you fucking insane? If the ship goes down, you'll die too. And there's fire on me. Yeah.
I will die serving my goddess!
Motherfucker.
Yells.
Okay, I take 2d4 fire damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, and can I forego my 2 attacks to try to stop out the fire on me and the fire to the right of me?
Yes, you may, actually.
Because my rage is still up because I took damage, yeah?
Yes. Actually, let me remind you, you are taking half damage of these, right? Because your rage would help in
Right.
that. Okay, cool.
Yes, it is.
So, that means you only take 1 damage, actually. So, what are you going to do to attempt to put out the fire?
Fuck. I'll pull off my bear rug and I'll start stomping on that to
Alright.
try to smother it.
Congratulations, you have smothered both fires.
Hey, there's more things coming through the door up here. It just gets better and better.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna push through. Pardon me, Dread. 5, 10. Move into the flames again. 15. 20. Can I post up right here?
Yes. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Is that a cat?
Yes. And roll me an acrobatics check. Alright, so you don't successfully navigate through that other fire. You're gonna have to roll another 2d4. You only take 1 point of damage again, though.
Woo!
Alright, so what would you like to do now that you're standing there? Just stay?
Yeah, just post up here.
Okay. Cogsworth.
Alright. Fumble is actually going to step in and provide a little bit of assistance. Yeah. Remember you're providing assistance so our friend doesn't die? Oh, I didn't cast it right. Was gonna... Yeah, casting Healing Word at level 2.
On him.
Okay, I thought you wanted to save him, but okay, Healing Word level 1.
So you only love him that.
2d4 plus or modifier plus 3. He gets 9 health. He's alive.
Valiant.
Woo. Yeah.
So the Goliath underneath the Topaz groans.
And then 1, 2, 3. Gonna shimmy out into the hallway. Actually, wait. Where I am, right here. That wall, do I see it on fire?
You see it's glowing burning slightly, but the fire's on the other side.
Oh. I'm gonna shimmy around, pull out my blanket, and set out the fire that I'm standing on.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that since Healing Word is a bonus action.
Yeah.
That'll be your action.
Okay. Woo!
Now there's only one fire left.
Well, 2.
Oh, no, well, the other one's a flaming spear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, that's right, there's still one underneath these guys. Forgot.
Well, I was talking about the flaming sphere.
Yeah.
I forgot about the one under them.
Dread!
Alright, I'll swing at the spider's form.
That's a miss. And that's a hit.
Probably not affected by the psychic, are they?
Oh, they are. Let's see here. Only a tiny amount of the spiders are left, and considering they're on fire, they're unlikely to survive.
Alright.
I'm standing on a dying Goliath.
But I just heard him be
Not
healed.
anymore, he just got healed.
Okay.
They're close to the flaming sphere. I can't see, but that's end of turn.
Alright. The brown bear. It's currently squeezed in by Lebu.
Yeah, the brown bear is going to make a multi-attack against the giant spider.
Alright.
So he's gonna bite and then
Miss.
claw.
Miss.
Shit.
Both attacks miss.
And then I think he's just gonna stay there for now.
Okay. Something from the room back here. Let's see, which one is it? Comes over to the door, and you hear it bashing against it. I'm going to roll my invisible dice. Nope. You just hear it throw itself against the door. It does not break anything.
Whew.
Kelly.
Callie is gonna hide in my cloak because she's terrified.
Alright. Can I take her off initiative?
No, keep her on.
Okay.
Dovin, can I hide in there too?
Fumble's
I
back.
think you'll fit, but
Is
you're
that-
more than welcome to try.
Welcome back, Fumble. How you feeling?
Sorry.
Is the face spider still affected by dissonant whispers?
Let me.
That's a one. That's a one shot.
It's a one shot. Okay.
He has to do his reaction and run, and then after that is done.
Alright, so the face spider is going to phase.
Oh.
It
That's
shimmers
why they
out of
call that.
existence.
Phaser's gonna phase.
And you have no idea where it is. Because it went through the ether.
Vaughn, is that your ghost spider?
That's my
Lubu!
ghost spider.
Lobu is gonna just take a little step over here and then cast Torrent. Basically, like in this direction, so it hits both these boys.
Yeah. And the invisible one, too.
Nice.
Because it would hit that. Which is now visible to you. Oh, that cap's gone. I can take rid of that. So dexterity saving throw. That one, and then that one. Ooh, they're both hit. And this gets washed away back there, which means you get an attack. Which means the bear gets an attack of opportunity on it.
I think forced movement doesn't.
I've been
Cause
playing.
effective
I've been playing with that. I mean, if you wanted to make an attack of opportunity, you can.
Okay.
And he has dexterity.
Gladly.
It served other parties well, although it also damages them in turn. But yeah, it saved it. Cogsworth, didn't that house rule save you guys' life the other day?
What happened? What house rule?
The house rule of even when if something is getting pushed away from you, you could make an attack opportunity against it.
It didn't save our lives, but it got me a collateral kill.
They got you 2 collateral kills.
I think it only got me 1 collateral kill because I'm not the one that killed the Bodak.
Well, sorry, what I'm saying
Our
is
blood hunter was.
Yeah, but weren't you the one that pushed the vampire into the sunlight?
I pushed the vampire into the sun, I pushed a vampire onto a dancing sword, and I pushed the Bodak off of a ledge and triggered a opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Warlock is fun. Repelling Blast makes Eldritch Blast slightly less boring.
So the half-orc just stands his ground. He does not look happy. Oh, yeah. Forgot again. The fire! There's 2 of them left.
On that note, does he have to do a concentration check?
He didn't... Oh, that's right. He does need a concentration check. Thank you for reminding me.
Fail.
He took 6 points of damage, which means I has to beat a 10. He's fine.
Sorry.
Alright. The one on the spiders is going strong. In fact, it's strong enough that it eats through the spiders. And then it begins to spread again. Let's see. Roll a 1d2. Oops. And it spreads into the square with Cogsworth. Starts to lick up his lick up Cogsworth's clothing. The other one. Let's see.
Did I hear that right? We're on fire.
That one stays burning, but it doesn't spread.
Babe, we're on fire. Fire. Yeah. Use your back.
And yes, yes, you can step into the room, Lubu.
Thank you.
You can see all the stuff that all the ritual stuff that you just washed away with that water. There's like
It's not my turn yet.
there's a bunch of dead mini tiny drowned spiders, a couple of humanoid bundles still hanging from the ceiling but completely drenched now.
Lobu, take 1 step to the right if you can.
Yeah, if that's all right.
Okay. And meanwhile, in the room behind Topaz, Thalia, and Volan, something else. You hear the haunting cry of something else coming up and smashing into the door. Let's see if it breaks it. The door splinters a little bit, and you see a hideous hand sticking through. It's horrifying. It's like this circular thing with claws all around it and fingers all around it in a circle. And you can't see anything else about it. You just see this horrifying hand sticking through the door, attempting to claw at it.
What?
What I miss? What did I miss?
There's an ugly giant claw hand thing sticking through a door.
Which door?
That door.
The door all the way over here.
Ah!
Did you put out the fire?
It wasn't my turn yet.
Oh, it's...
So, the giant spider, currently waterlogged, gets up and goes right for Lubu. And misses. Dovin, what would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to move. Okay, so I'm gonna dispel my bear.
Alright, bye, bear.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
going to move here, and then I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals again into the room.
Alright.
I'm gonna summon 2 bears into that room.
You can actually pull them down from your sheet now.
I was just gonna yell down and suggest you just trade spots with us up here with the bear.
Sorry, friend. I did not summon a bear into the water.
Yeah, that
We're
would be
gonna
good.
put one
No water bears here.
there.
Right in front of another door.
Draw a circle.
One there.
Sea bear. Exactly. It's a bear in the sea.
Okay. So then they together have an initiative of 13. Oh, which is conveniently
Bear in this situation.
close enough back to me.
Yes.
How are you health-wise, Lobo? Did you get hit hard?
I've not been
He's
hit
fine.
once.
Okay.
It's topaz
Does anybody
and such that hurt.
does anybody need a healing? I
To Goliath?
Yeah, I'll send 3 healing bombs to the Goliath.
Did you say healing bombs?
Yeah, that.
So
Bomb.
he gets 12 hit points back.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that an item?
No, it's a Druid of the Dreams ability.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Reaches out and soothingly rubs moisturizer on you.
Aloe vera.
Will this give me a nice tan?
Ugh. So you hear another thud against the door and some squealing back there, as you see another one of those hands is trying to jut through the same hole that the other one made, ripping at the door, trying to open it.
I'm screaming now. What the hell is it?
Can we leave?
Thalia, let's see. Thalia takes damage. 2d4. He's gonna roll.
Govan, what is it?
What?
Whatever's coming through the door up here, what is it?
Do I see enough to make a nice check?
Make an Arcana check. He takes 5 points of damage. Good thing he gained some. Oh, I'm gonna have to send you a picture, Dovin. Give me a second.
Okay. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm kinda nervous.
You see the hand and immediately recognize it from one of your books, and also can figure out what the half orc was screaming about in there about his goddess. Okay, I'm going to instead of letting everybody see the handout, I'm putting it into Dovin's handouts. He'll see it down in Chapter 4, Salvage Operation. There should be a handout. That is what you see.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I can immediately know what it is.
It's like... Okay, wait, I shout out Maw Demon.
The fuck is a Maw Demon?
It's a mouth!
No one knows what that means.
It's fucking ugly. Well, it's almost cute, but it's kind of ugly.
It's the one that makes dinner for the other demons.
It's almost cute, but it's ugly.
How do we kill it?
The same thing... The
Cleric?
same way that literally everything else dies.
Wait until it's
Hit
dead.
it with a stick?
Yeah, that'll
Pointy
work.
stick. Pointy
Magic would be helpful. I think.
Okay.
I just sort of threw that out there. I don't know if that's
Actually, you think about that for a moment and realize, not so much. They have resistances to a lot of magic.
true. Oh. What do I know?
You know that
what
they
resistance-
are demons from the abyss, and there's only one. Well, there's technically 2 goddesses in the abyss, but typically most people, unless they're completely insane, do not worship the other one. And with all the spiders around, you kind of figure he's talking about Loth or Loth, however you want to pronounce her name. You know, the spider goddess.
Loth.
Right. Jeez Louise, that doesn't make any sense. Fuck. Do I know what the resistances are? Do I know what?
Yeah, with that, the 21. Oops. Stupid thing. You want to
How
swallow
is
me. You know that they're resistant to cold,
We'll see it
fire,
soon.
and lightning, and that they're immune to poison. They can't be charmed, frightened, or poisoned. They also don't speak, but they can understand you.
Okay. Don't I shout out, don't bother trying to charm it, but the usual suspects will kill it. As in slicing.
As in regular weapons? Thalia asks.
Yep. Oh wait, does it have resistance to non-magical?
Nope, it just has resistance to magic, to various elemental magic damage.
Yep, those work just fine.
So Thalia will brave the fire here and attempt to get down to where Lobu is. Let's see if he actually can make it through there. Dexterity saving throw. Oh, he takes more damage. Darn it. What is with this guy? Ah, he takes 5 points of damage, for God's sakes.
Get +5 because he's near me.
Oh, he does? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I forgot he was really close to you. Yay! So he runs down here, manages to make it all the way over here, and starts to go in to attack the giant spider. Oops. And he will attack with his rapier. And unfortunately that misses. He is not happy. What would the brown bear like to do?
The brown
Brown
bears
bears,
would like
actually.
the are they both in range of the spellcaster?
Yes,
Or
they
just the
are.
one? Alright, they're
both
both
in
gonna
range
just
of the spellcaster.
I don't like him.
Ah! Well, the bears just kind of go and maul this guy apart.
Yeah, they just
I
go ham.
think he's dead. Yeah. Hold on, yep, he's dead.
Yes.
So he's dead after the third attack, and the fourth attack wouldn't have landed on any of these things anyway. So and that goes away. And you hear more screaming coming from the creatures in this room. As the bears just kind of rip and maul this guy apart. Which Lobu and Dahlia have a front seat to. Topaz! Roll me
You got things under control down there?
You're
Yeah,
currently
we got it.
You're currently on fire, Topaz.
Oh, I am? Okay.
2d4, please.
Lose 6, I get 6.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that heroism on you, which is good.
Should we... So is Volan going to be able to stand here? Is that a square?
Yeah, that's a square.
Okay.
Is that on fire? Can I move out of the fire?
You can move out of the fire, yeah.
Okay, I guess I will move by the door and just ready my action. If this thing comes through or something, part of it comes through that I can hit, then I will do so.
Okay. So another one of these things that Dovin has told you are called maw demons. You hear it screeching and attacking at the door. Back here, little place. And it also seems to be ineffectual at breaking the door down. At least these things seem to be stuck behind that door. For now. Volan! There are 3 bits of flame around you as well.
Right.
They're not hitting you because you're not in them, but there's Cogsworth is on fire, and there are 2 more squares of fire there.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't want to lose my rage, so I'm gonna go step into the fire and take 2d4.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
And I'm gonna use 1 attack to try to smother it again with my arrow.
All right. The fire underneath of you is now smothered.
Topaz, should I bust this door down?
Might as well. We're going to be here all day.
Yeah, I'll bust it down. So a strength check or an attack or
You can do an athletics, yeah. Or you can just reach in and open it. It's not locked.
it's not locked. It's not locked. Wait, if it's not locked, can I open it? Can I just
Yes.
Yeah.
Did that thought even occur to you?
I mean, to be honest, no, so I probably would have kicked it down.
Yeah, you kicked it down, which is good. That means it's going to do some damage to the things that are directly on the other side of it, which is those two. Sorry, I have to make them visible. 2d6. Oh, they both take 6 points of damage. Excellent. So, at this point, you can see these guys.
There's 4 of them! Wait, what?
That's what they look like, by the way.
What?
Can you send a handout so we can see it?
Hold on, I thought that did it show the handout?
Look in the handout, dear.
Where's
Journal.
the-
Down at the bottom, chapter 4. Do you see a maw demon?
Nope.
No.
It's weird. Hold on. Oh,
We don't
sorry,
see
it's,
one.
It was only showing to Dovin. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Now does it show for everybody?
Ah!
Yeah, I said that's a yes.
Dovin, you said that was so ugly it's almost cute? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to look at its little eyes! No!
Why does it have 3 arms?
I'm saying it's almost. It's
No,
so ugly,
almost
it's
cute is a pug.
Yeah, I would put this
Almost
on a level of
cute.
pug.
This is
Almost cute.
Definitely, this is definitely the pug of demons.
If that was not
Yeah,
a demon,
exactly.
it would be an abomination.
This is the pug of demons. That is very well put, Lily.
So yeah, the two
Thank you.
the two very
Grizz,
both
do
take
me a
6 points of
favor.
damage from the door impact.
Please don't show this to Caleb. Keep it off of his radar. Please. We already have to deal with a 4-armed rabbit.
That one's my head.
That wants Zerk's head and may or may not kill the rest of us.
Can you go to chat? I want to see that response.
That's one's turn. Over, Cogsworth, you're on fire. 2d4, please.
Alright, babe, you got
Oven.
this.
Oven, you fucking understated
subtract my
this.
What?
Remember, we subtract my health.
Hmm?
You understated this to the extreme.
Ow! Stop
tried to
screaming
tell
the
you.
keyboard. Also, good roll.
Also distracted. Sorry.
You got this.
We're going to attempt to smother the fire, but can we try to smother both of them with the blanket to aid us?
Sure.
Woo!
So no more fire?
I think that was the last of the fire.
Okay.
Woo!
Do we have a bonus action we can use?
Do you have a bonus action you can use?
I'm asking, do we still have our bonus action, or did that take our entire thing?
It just took an action, so if you still have a bonus action, you can use a bonus action.
I don't have anything. Do you, dear?
I ain't got nothing.
Okay.
I ain't got
Um,
shit.
Okay.
Actually, if we may, can we run upstairs to get my hammer?
Sure.
God damn it. Fine, we'll run upstairs to get his hammer.
Go for
All
it.
right.
Ah!
Let's see. 1,
All right,
2, 3,
so we'll
4,
get right there.
5.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So next turn.
Start heading up the stairs.
And I still don't get to do anything.
Dread.
You can
Like you said I could.
Move up there. I'll cast spiritual weapon on that one.
Okay. What's the form of your spiritual weapon?
It's that skull.
Oh yeah. Excellent. That's right. We were using the flying skull for that last time. Ho ho ho! 10 points of force damage, which it is not resistant to.
Yes, end of my turn.
Mod demon over here in front of Volin. shakes off the damage it took from the door, and immediately attempts to attack her. Oh, hold on. Stupid thing. Open up more. Come here. Stupid sheet. I hate when the sheets do this. It's a little bit of lag. Oops. It missed you. But apparently it was still rolling, whispering. I hate when that happens. And for some reason the sheet is a little bit bugged. I hate when that happens too. Never roll whispers. There we go. Callie doing anything?
Callie's gonna run up towards Volan and Dread.
Okay. Now for the phase spider that no one has been able to see because it's in another reality. It appears directly behind Cogsworth. It goes in for a bite.
Did you say they go after Cogsworth?
Yep. It goes after it appears right behind Cogsworth and goes
Oh,
in for a bite.
the spider. I forgot about the spider.
Yeah, we all did.
15
Yeah.
or 22?
15.
Does not hit.
That's good. You just feel this thing scrambling at your back and missing you. Lubu.
Lobu's just gonna attack the spider right in front of him. Oops. Sorry, that was the wrong one. So it's tusk and tooth.
Okay, so yes, 13. Got it.
And then he's gonna shout to all the spiders in this room, "If you guys don't attack me, you're fools!"
Well, one of them's blocked off by a bear. So the other maw demon at the door also makes growling noises and tries to bite Volan.
Ouch.
It sinks its wide mouth into her leg, attempting to pull off flesh. Meanwhile, the giant spider down here doesn't go for Lobu, goes for the brown bear that's below here.
It's a hit.
Alright.
Con save, right?
Yeah, it's 11, so you're fine. So you take 3 damage on that. Dovin, what would you like to do?
Well, I trust that my brown bear friends have this handled. I'm going to go up here and then cast Fairy Fire into the room.
Alright. What's your DC?
15.
Alright. So, only 2 of them make it, 2 of them don't. These 2
Oh,
have-
wait. I
What?
can't.
What?
Oh, shit.
What?
Because it's concentration. Fairy Fire is concentration, so if I cast that, then I lose the conjuring animal.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what are you gonna do instead?
In that case... This is my first spellcaster. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm just going to cast Frostbite then.
Alright, and which one?
The one closest to Volan.
Alright. I'm just gonna play off the roll I got for the first dexterity roll. And that means it's -3 and currently in a disadvantage. This mod demon over here can't really do anything because it's blocked in by the other mod demons. That stabs at the spider in front of him. Oops. Wrong sheet. And misses. He is not happy about that. Bears.
So
They
both
finished.
bears.
They finished
Hmm?
mauling to death the half orc. There's two
Right.
spiders around them.
Both of them are gonna go after this one.
Okay, make the rolls for the first one. Miss hits. That hit kills it.
Okay. So then the second one will turn around and go after.
And instantly kills it. Just one bite and it dies.
Cool. They're gonna start. They're just gonna like sit down like a comic bear.
Aww. Topaz.
All right, striking in between Volan's flailing limbs at this demon by the door.
All right. That's it. Hits.
Key point, stunning strike.
Okay.
DC is 14.
Okay.
All right, so he's stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Second
Spider's
attack on.
thing is slightly cold and now can't move. Is it on the
Oh.
same one or a different one?
Same one. That's the only one I can hit.
That's a
Right?
miss. Yeah.
And then gonna flurry of blows.
Okay. And that will kill it. You basically just, you stun it, and then you just kind of smash your fists into the either side of its gaping maw, and it just collapses in place.
Oh, well, I still have another attack. Yeah, well, why not? I have heroism. I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna go ahead and provoke from the one because I'm gonna go past him
Okay.
and try to put myself.
You actually provoked two of them. Is that okay?
Why would I? Oh, because of that one.
Yep.
Well, Volan could move past me or through my square as she wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and let him do it. Let him go ahead and do it. I'm gonna try to move around.
Okay.
I want to end up there. Damn. Okay.
They hit hard.
So, 11.
Just kind of try to grab hold of your flesh, taking out big swaths of
Gets rid of that, but it's only
your
5
blood
real.
splattering the ground.
29. Sorry, I had to take away my temporary and then another 10. Ouch. Ouch. Ouchie. Ouch. Okay, and then use my last flurry of blows on this one right here.
Okay. Another hit.
And I think I want to drive that one. Well, do I want to let her come in? No, I want to drive that one forward. Make the strength save. I want to knock it toward
Okay.
Volan.
And
Nope.
It makes a strength save. It stays in place.
That's it.
So this maw demon, went next to you after, you went around it and it dragged off a bit of your flesh, seems to turn towards you as best as it can, since it, its mouth all around, and tries to sink its teeth back into your leg.
I think these things were that good. 18, okay.
Volan, it is your turn.
Would I be able to attack this one right here from where I'm standing?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, I'm gonna make 2 reckless attacks.
Okay. Let's see. And the 16. Ooh. There we go.
Okay, and I'm gonna move here, give Dread some room. Well, wait, no, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and move around here.
Alright. One attack of opportunity on you because the other one had its turn
Yeah.
again. But the other
Sure.
one hasn't, so it doesn't get to do that again.
Take 5 of that.
Yep.
Alright, dope.
Cogsworth, there's a face spider behind you. Cogsworth, fumble?
I'm sorry. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Please give me a moment. Fumble feels that I am not letting her be the character of all that. I need to discuss this with her.
Okay. So in all honesty, I wasn't expecting you guys to go down here, aggro everything, and open all the doors to aggro more things, but it's short fun.
We didn't open all the doors. You opened this door.
Only after you smashed the other one.
I can't speak for the barbarian.
Listen,
Roland did actually open that door.
Yeah.
we all do things we regret, okay?
It'll
And
work
then
out.
the fire thing was fun.
It just took a
Fucking-
lightning bolt and 3 bears. We got it. Also, this is still not ghosts. I know we have a ghost-ish spider, but this is the second time we've been cheated. I feel offended.
This is sick. This little game you're playing with us, Grizz, it's sick.
Well, to be fair, people thought there were ghosts on here, and there's rumors that there's ghosts on. There's strong belief that there's ghosts on the island. You saw something on there, and there's something going on that Dread has picked up on the island.
Look, if we survive this, maybe we'll find our ghosts on the island.
Maybe. That'll be the end of the campaign when we finally do a ghost hunt.
Level 20.
All right. So
You guys okay?
I'm going to, yeah. I'm gonna disengage.
And you fleeing back up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're there
So
now.
what is that? Yeah. So what? So what is it? 5 feet to get there, or 10 feet?
Should be 5 feet.
All right. So then, right there is 25. I'll pick up the warhammer.
Okay. And you look down, you see the opening you made before.
Yep. And then I'll drop down, making sure not to fall on anyone.
All right. Roll me a strength check.
Strength.
Yep.
Oh, that's a strength save, but I guess
it's about the same thing. So as
Okay.
you smash down this time, you smash down onto the hatch. That's right here. You already
Okay.
impacted it before, but you impacted much harder this time, and it breaks open, tumbling you directly into the waterlogged hold.
Okay.
I don't know why, I just see this really funny.
Do I see anything?
From below.
Or am I clear for
Roll,
now?
roll a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, did I happen to catch a glimpse of that? That's coming right down in my line of sight. Looking past the demon.
20.
Okay. You
Not
see
advantage.
4 humanoid forms in the water, in the gloom, and they turn towards you as you fall through the hatch.
Oh,
Shit, are we getting our ghosts? Did we fucking jinx ourselves?
Did we do
I don't want
it?
ghosts right now. Are you
With-
kidding me?
I do.
With an 18, did I see that happen? Him go down?
Yeah, you heard him come through the ceiling and then crash through there, and a splash as he falls through into the waterlogged hold.
I'm looking at Volan as we're fighting. Cogsworth just became an anchor.
What the fuck is going on?
Cogsworth, this is what you see. I'm gonna wind up showing it to everybody though, because it's gonna be easier that way.
Okay. Oh dear.
Oh,
No.
They got the letter wrong. He meant gas. Fucking dyslexic pirates.
God damn it.
We're gonna go back there, gonna be like, oh, same thing, isn't it? No, you idiot, it isn't.
Okay. Oops. Darn it, I didn't realize they were rolling on the... Ah! Stupid thing. I hate when that happens. Wrong edits. No, stop telling it to always whisper stupid rolls. These are not supposed to be whispered. Anyway, let's see. So that's the end of your turn, I believe, Cogsworth. You actioned,
Yep.
bonus actioned, and used up all your movement.
We're so fucked. We
Thankfully,
just open all
since
the
you fell
doors
through
and
the
aggro
since
everything.
since you fell through almost everything, there's actually still one more door that you didn't open and haven't aggroed what's in there, but everything else. But thankfully, because you fell through into the water, you don't end up taking any additional damage.
All right. Thank you for letting me know.
Dread.
Alright, so I will moving through Lowen and Topaz's squares as I move around to there. And I'll use 10 points of lay on hands on Topaz.
Alright.
Oh. Ooh. Dread.
Now wait a minute.
10 points.
Yeah. Spiritual Hammer will try to attack that one.
Alright.
Just for the hammer.
You smash your cool skull into that thing.
That's it.
And it seems to lose a couple teeth. They go clattering to the floor. Yeah, I love that part, Topaz. Does Callie do anything?
Callie, can I see down to the hatch?
Yes, you can see the gleam. You can see Cogsworth. You do not see what Cogsworth sees, though.
Okay. I'm just gonna have Callie jump into the hatch and land on the Cogsworth.
Okay.
Because I just assume that he's in trouble.
And
They're
immediately
in
you
trouble.
can see Callie sees the ghasts that are down there.
Callie's gonna climb into Cogsworth's cloak.
Okay.
Can they even... You might be the best one to be down there fighting those things, actually.
So the face spider comes around and attacks Dovin.
Oh, fuck. A 16 just hits me. I have a 16 AC.
Quick question: swimming water or walking water?
You can walk here because of your weight and the fact that it's a ship.
Okay, but like difficult terrain walking or regular walking?
Difficult terrain walking.
So we're just trying to formulate a strategy to not die.
So let's see. Dovin takes.
The first one was the Constitution save for the poison. The second one's for concentration.
So yeah, you take 7 points of poison damage along with the 11 piercing. Because you take half on success.
So 18 damage overall. Ouch.
Mm-hmm. Lubu.
Alright.
Nothing else in this room that seems to be threatening you. There is a door down here. You still hear sounds of battle somewhere up there. And you see, as you're coming out, that the hatch down here is completely open. And it's filled with water.
Do I feel like I can squeeze... Do I see the phase spider from here, too?
Yes you do. And yes, this is difficult terrain if you want to screw spy.
Oh, wait, there's the wall there.
Yep, there's a wall there,
Can
so
the...
you'd have to squeeze...
No, but can the phase spider hit me?
Oh! you're sorry. I have to move the phase spider. Phase spider's actually there. Right next. Sorry, it's right about there. I keep
Oh,
forgetting
okay.
about that. So yeah, yeah. It would have squeezed into that spot. Since spiders can squeeze into things.
That's
And
great.
I assume with a glance, I don't see Cogsworth down in the hold.
Oh, you can see him. Yeah, you see him. You see him right down there, down below in the hold,
Okay.
underwater.
Even evens, I'm helping Dove, and odds, I'm helping Cogsworth. All right. So I'll move there, and
Yeah, that's 20 feet of movement because it's rough terrain.
oh,
Because to get around this, because it's squeezed, there's the hatch in the floor. It takes 10 to 10 feet of movement for each square because it's half your movement speed on rough terrain, or rather double
then
what you normally need to move.
then I'm gonna say sorry, Dovin, and then just drop down the hole.
At which point you see the ghasts.
I'll be like, "Why won't anyone attack me?" And I'll
Okay, so now
vicious mockery that ghast
Okay,
and be like,
well, British
"You
Mercury.
forgot how to spell ghost right."
Thankfully, because it's underwater, I'm gonna say nobody's affected by stench from these things.
Oh,
British Mercury does not seem to affect it. Yeah. But underwater, you're not really getting stench, and besides, Cogsworth, I don't think can smell to begin with. Actually, Lobu might be affected because Lobu lives underwater, which means that Lobu's nose is used to processing scents underwater. So yeah, what does it say about the gas stench? 5 feet. It's within 5 feet, so we're good at the moment. Yeah, but this gas, the one that you tried to vicious mockery, does come swimming forward rapidly, and immediately goes for you, Lobu.
that's a hit.
Yeah.
And Lobu is immediately gonna.
You're an elf. You're immune to that, weren't you? It's a special thing when it comes to ghasts and ghouls, wasn't it? Or was that another? Was that a different edition I'm thinking of?
Uh,
Cool.
probably not.
Who's there immune to, but I don't know. Gas are normally a bit higher level, higher CR. I don't know if they are now.
Well, roll your Constitution saving throw then, please, Lebu. You're fine. But you do still take 9 points of slashing damage. Ooh, Kraken's Fury. I love it.
Bunch of like weird spectral tentacles kind of whip out and smash into this gas.
Excellent. Is it at for half, or does it completely immune to it if it succeeds?
Half.
Okay. Cool, cool. So that means he still takes 5 points of damage. Meanwhile, up above, a Maw demon screeches and goes for Dread.
Goody. That is a hit.
And tries to chew on her ankle. Dovin! You've got a spider on you. What do you do?
I do. I'm going to. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to disengage,
Okay.
and I see the demons in the other room. I see the giant spider right on top of me. So
And
I'm.
there's now rough terrain right here because of the open hatch.
Yeah. God, I wish I could run to my bears. I can't make that though. I think I'm gonna jump down.
Okay.
Um, I'm yeah. So I guess would I land there? I'll land there.
You land there. And see that
Okay.
there's a ghast right there next to Lobu.
That's disgusting.
Lobu,
Okay.
you still end up taking 9 points of slashing damage.
I did. I had temporary hit points from
Oh,
false
okay. I
light.
didn't realize that. Sorry.
Do I have enough movement to step here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then I'll step between them, and then that's my action and my movement, and I don't have anything to do with my spell. So that's it.
I imagine that you probably cast it on yourself too, and you cast it on the others. The water breathing. Let's see. So the ghast comes forward
Yeah.
and goes for Cogsworth.
No, bad, evil.
It misses him.
Woot.
Maw Demon, let's see. Maw Demon has 3 targets. It is going for Topaz, though. And misses her. Thalia, let's see. Thalia steps here, pulls out, pulls out his short bow and fires an arrow out at the phase spider. It misses though. What would you like the bears to do?
The bears are gonna posture at the door, and just sort of like they're gonna roar at the face spider.
All right. Guess.
And they're gonna like try and break through the opening, but I know it's too small for them to get through.
Yeah. So the ghast also attacks Cogsworth. Misses.
Yep. All right, quick question.
Go ahead.
If Fumble is the current one in control, obviously she doesn't have proficiency in shield. Does that just mean she has 19 AC?
No,
So like whatever my configuration is?
It's going off. It's going off the body. The body still has the shield automatically and the AC.
Okay.
From it.
What does the shield mean then if she's in control? If we don't want to doff the shield?
As long as you're not like moving. I mean, if you're just temporarily changing out person, then you're fine. It's like the AC is still whatever Cogsworth's AC is.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I wasn't sure how it works when someone uses a shield without proficiency.
Well, cause technically, it's still you're still subconsciously controlling the body, in aiding in that. So you're aiding the shield part. There you go.
Thank you. Please continue.
Topaz.
Okay. I assume a spiritual weapon doesn't really flank.
Right. It doesn't give flanking bonus.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and try something fancy here. I'm gonna whip a net at this one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Nice.
Okay, so he is restrained now. And I believe that will give him problems making attacks of opportunity.
Yep, that will.
So at that point, I am then going to be moving around that one.
Okay.
And end up putting myself. Where do I want to be? Across from Dread. I will put myself there. Well, yeah. There. And that's all my actions. So, do I still have the heroism?
Oh, I should have done a concentration check, I'm realizing.
Yeah.
And it's active for 10 turns.
Mhm.
Because it's a minute.
No, you lost.
No?
Heroism,
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No problem. So that is an action and movement. Yeah, I'm done.
Let's see. Mod Demon. It's got disadvantage, but who is it attacking? It is attacking Dread, and it has disadvantage, so let us see. And Mrs. Dread. Let's see. It's a strength saving throw to try to get out of the net.
It is a strength check.
Strength check. Okay. Does that do it?
Yes, it does.
Alright, tries to
That's
bite.
its action. That's its action.
Oh, you're right. So it'd have to be its next turn to do that. Never mind.
Okay.
It's still restrained then. Volin!
Okay, can I get here to flank with Dread diagonally?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna take an attack with my great axe at advantage for 18.
Well, that one's dead.
Okay, and am I able to move in to, well, okay, I move 5. Would this be difficult terrain here?
No,
10, 15?
the skull's just kind of floating there.
Okay, 10, 15, 20, I have like 40 feet of movement, I'm fine. And would this attack also be at advantage because it's restrained?
Yes.
Great, I'm gonna take another swing with my great axe. Ooh.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Sure.
Roll a 1d2. Alright, cool. You miss it completely, you don't even damage the net.
I don't think the net's gonna last very long anyway.
Cogsworth! Oh, you have another attack? I'm sorry.
No, that was my turn.
Okay, cool. Cogsworth!
Fumble's taking the wheel.
Fumble! Woo!
Pay
Alright.
attention, ladies.
So I am going to drop
Oh,
Cogsworth.
oh, that's right, because you got... since you guys are metallic, you don't have a nose, you can't smell, you're not affected by stench. Go ahead.
I am going to drop Cogsworth's Warhammer, pull out my scimitar, and I am going to attack this one
Alright.
with my scimitar.
Yep, and just click.
And that'll hit.
And then-
Slash.
And
The bits of blood, of congealed blood, just start floating in the water.
Good.
and then I am going
Click the text bubble.
this.
Yep. And then
Okay.
go and
So now I'm going to use Slashing Flourish
go up and roll.
on probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it goes
that
to that
one.
attack, and I think it also cleaves. When you roll, it'll cleave to the next one.
Mm.
So roll your flourish.
Don't I need to roll to hit first?
You already did.
Oh,
That's what you did.
And
So
then
roll,
it flourished.
roll your extra damage.
Ah! So
Damn.
10 damage to the top one, and 1 damage to the left one.
Oh, that's the left one. Okay, hold on.
And you also get 10 feet of movement if you want to use it. Just saying, you can technically move there and
So-
not draw an attack if you want to.
well, I was going to move there because then we'd.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
So now I'm going to use my movement to move there. And then I should still have one more.
Yes, you have one more attack.
Okay, so I'm going to slash at the same one with my scimitar. No?
Advantage.
Oh, I should.
Always eat up that advantage, like candy.
You're... But I'll go ahead and do the one that's between me and Lobu.
Alright. That's a hit because of advantage.
Do you use one?
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
And that's my turn.
I think we can use a bonus action. Do you have a bonus action?
I don't.
Okay.
Dread, what would you like to do?
Swing at this one.
smack your broadsword right into it. And you see one of its hands go flying off.
And as a bonus action, I'll have my spiritual weapon move down here and attack the phase fighter.
Okay. Just waiting on the attack. And it just barely misses. The spider like lifts up its legs right in time and doesn't it avoids the strike.
That's it.
Alright. So the last ghast comes down and goes after Fumble. That was a 16 hit.
Uh,
I have a 20 AC.
no.
No. Okay, cool. Does Callie want to do anything?
Callie's going to help Fumble or Cogbus with their next attack.
Sweet, you got the help action on you. Okay, Phase Spider. Phase Spider is confused by the flying thing and goes into the ether.
The bears are very pleased with themselves for scaring away the spider.
Lubu! Roll a Constitution saving throw, because while Dovin, being a human, doesn't have a nose that can work well with stench, the stench would actually be immune to that. You, on the other hand, Lubu, unfortunately, you are now poisoned. Because you are a
Okay.
sea elf, and you're used to being underwater and smelling things underwater, whereas Dovin currently your nasal receptors are not functioning under here. It's like your entire nose is just shut down. But Lubu, unfortunately, not lucky. He lives here.
What exactly does I'm sorry, what exactly does that mean?
It means you have the poisoned condition.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. I'm going to double attack this guy. It should just be regular and not.
Yep. Regular attack.
And I've only blade flourish on that
A hit
first one.
and a hit.
But then
18. Nice.
so my AC increases by 3 for the next round, and then that's it.
Nice. And please remember that because the gas is about to attack you. And misses. Let's see. Time for a Mud Demon. Mud Demon will attack. Will attack Volan. And misses. Dovin. So yeah, again, your nose is non-functional underwater, so you're temporarily immune to stench.
Nice. Do I notice that Lobu is poisoned? Can I tell?
Roll a medicine check.
Medicine starts with an M.
Yeah, he's looking a bit rough here.
Okay, I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration. So he's
Nice.
not poisoned anymore.
No longer affected by the poison condition. Way to go. Nice one, Lubu.
And then
Oh, thanks to
do I
David.
see anything threatening down this direction?
Roll a perception check. No, you do not. It just appears to be bits of junk, either floating in the water or completely waterlogged down here. In fact, with that perception check, I will give you a better description. This deck runs the length of the ship and features no bulkheads or walls. Dark, murky seawater fills the passageway here, and it's pretty much sloshing up against the ceiling with moldering crates everywhere, piled against the ship's hull.
Okay. I'm going to take one move down in my turn.
That's right. Yeah, it's isn't 5 foot stuff, which means like gas does get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh. Okay, maybe I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
this isn't Pathfinder rules or previous editions. This is 5th edition. No more 5 foot steps. The ghast will attack Cogsworth.
It doesn't have advantage, right?
Correct. It does not have advantage. On
Okay, then it misses.
Let's see, Thalia. Let's see, Thalia can move how much in turn? Let's see, 30. So Thalia gets over here. What would the bears like to do?
The bears are gonna try and break through the door. They're gonna like start clawing at the sides of the doors.
So squeezing through that space is going to reduce your movement by a quarter. So that would give you how much can bears normally move?
40, so they can move 10.
Yes.
Okay, so one of them will be able to get through, and the second one will line up to get out.
All right. Let's see, this ghast will attack. This one turns towards Dovin and launches itself at him.
Oh, that's rude. Ouch.
It just lands a biting fiercely into the muscle of his arm, and just slobbering all over him. Roll a Constitution check. Constitution saving throw, please, Dovin. Yeah, you're still good. The bears are still there.
Oh yeah. Okay. 21, right?
Yeah, the 21, which means it's only 12 points of damage done to you.
Oh, I don't take the 9?
Because that's for the, that's if I rolled the 23. Because that's not 20.
Gotcha.
So it's only the 12. Okay. It's not quite as bad as that. Topaz, what would you like to do?
Still trying to kill this one directly between us.
Alright, advantage. And I think that might be enough. Hold on. Oh, no, it's not enough. Never mind. Yeah, so you stab into it, and it squeals, and you stab it again, and this time it stays down.
We don't know what stayed down, but it stayed down.
And then...
It begins to start dissolving.
Is this a square that can be stood in?
Yeah, you can stand in there.
Alright. Squeeze myself up in there, and then I'm going to spend a key point in Flurry of Blows.
And that one's also dead.
Oh, that killed it?
You've destroyed the phase, all the Maw demons.
Yay!
Still got movement.
As
See,
far
that was
as far as
5,
Topaz,
10.
As far as Topaz is concerned, everything's dead. I don't.
We don't hear fighting still going on down here?
It's underwater, and the phase spider is
the
missing.
phase spider fighting is?
The phase spider's missing. It went back into the ether.
Alright, well, I still have movement anyway. Only went 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Asking if I'm running down here and I see Thalia there, asking him if anything's still going on.
Thalia takes a look behind him down towards the hatch and says, I think there are undead in the water.
The bear is looking down at the hatch.
35. Can I see in there from there?
Yeah, you see a ghoul directly beneath you, directly beneath that, a ghast directly beneath that spot, and it seems to be biting on Dovin.
Excellent. Well, I still have 10 feet of movement left. So basically, just dropping down on top of the thing
All right.
and using my last flurry of blows attack. Which one would that be? That,
The one that
okay.
you just landed on.
Alrighty. Any advantage or anything? Just normal.
I think you're going to get advantage of this because you're dropping down on its head, and you're a sea
Okay.
elf. That being underwater is your natural terrain.
Whack! Kick that thing in the head, and I'm gonna have it do the deck save or be knocked prone.
All right. I just moved you out of the way for a second. It's still up, and you're pretty much standing on its shoulders.
It didn't fall over. Okay.
You're a monk, and you're a sea elf. You're underwater. I think that you're able to maneuver this way. Volan,
Yeah, so...
the maw demons are all dead and dissolving, and you look around for a moment and see that you are in what looks like it was once a food storage room. There are thick webs that choke the area, partly covering up strung up bones, shriveled limbs of humanoids and animals, and other gruesome remains. There are 4 broken out human-sized bundles that are hanging within the mass of webbing. And there are still small spiders scurrying everywhere. But each of the bundles looks like something emerged from it, and given that there were 4 demons, most likely the demons were gestating in there.
I'll come back to explore that because I don't want to lose this rage. And I heard something about Cogsworth becoming an anchor, so I moved 5, 10, 15, 20.
And you see Topaz almost directly underneath the hatch underwater, standing on the shoulders of a ghast.
I mean, fuck it, I'll jump in there. Take away. Oh, sorry.
Party!
Who wants to play chicken?
So there are
The
2.
200-pound half-orc is coming down.
There's one in front of you, and there's one directly underneath Topaz that Topaz is currently riding.
Is this considered flanking with Topaz?
Sadly, no.
Damn.
But it is prone.
No, it
Melees
made
get
No,
the,
it's
advantage.
not.
made the save.
It's standing.
Oh, sorry.
It's standing
I didn't
on
realize
it.
it made
They're
the
playing
save.
chicken.
They're underwater.
We just
That's
need
not
it.
chicken.
We just need another half of the team.
Oh, because then you have something on the shoulders.
I'm just gonna swim out 5 feet this way. I'll risk the attack opportunity.
Yeah, I think that with Topaz distracting it, it doesn't get the attack of opportunity.
Alright, dope. And in which case, am I flanking with Cogsworth? Because
Yes,
I would
you
like
are.
to take my
You're flanking
Woo!
with Fumble, so yeah.
fumble.
Whack.
Oh, I came
20
up.
points of damage. Nice. Actually, it would be since you're actually no, you got the Mariner's armor, so you're fine that way. Oh no, it's been destroyed at this point with both those hits.
And then wait, that would be 30. I think I have an additional 10 feet to move this way. I have 40 feet, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Got-
Cogsworth.
Fumble!
Fumble, even better. I was just reading off the term.
Wow. That's fine. You got a good shit plan.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend one of my bardic.
You don't hit the flourish. You just
Oh.
tell him he's inspired.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations for and give it to Lobu. And I'm going to.
How do you wish to inspire him?
I'm going to yell out, "Lobu, you're the bestest sea elf!" And then look at Topaz and be like, "And."
Do it.
And then with that, I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers
Ooh.
on the one that Topaz is currently standing on.
Okay.
Gotta get yeeted.
Does it take half on a save or no damage on a save?
I want to say it takes half, but let me check.
Then I don't even need to bother rolling because the dissonant whispers are enough to cause this thing's head to explode.
Damn it!
Damn it! It was gonna be so good.
Underneath.
I wanted to draw the attack of opportunity.
And she drops down on it, now slightly covered in brain matter of
It's okay.
of
It's
a
all
guest.
underwater, right? It just turns into sludge.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're gonna be swimming in gas soup down here.
It's a D8, by the way.
Yeah, it is a D8. That's my turn.
Do you want to shimmy? Or do you
No,
want to stay here with
I'm
Bolin?
fine where I'm at.
Dread.
So best I can do is move down here and watch at this point.
So did they kill everything at the top?
As
There's
far as
still
they
the
know.
fish Spider.
Come on in, Dread. The water's warm.
Yes.
Well, I move full speed, so that's unless I dash, and I won't be able to do anything if I dash.
It goes
Okay,
up.
actually, can I see down there to have this
Yeah,
visual?
yeah. At the moment, you can see. Yeah, you see Topaz, you see Lobo, and you see Dovin. You don't see any enemies down there.
Okay, so whoever will just hover by me.
Okay. So the Ghast goes after Fumble. And that'll be
Ooh.
5 points of damage.
They finally hit.
Yeah, it's like teeth digs right into your metal exterior.
So how much damage?
Only 5 because it only rolled the 20, not the 23.
Okay, just making sure.
You can skip
Do
that.
we need to roll for the thingamajig?
For the what?
The gas bit me. Oh no, it's the claw that
It's only the claw.
paralyzes.
It's only the claw that paralyzes. The
Whew.
bite's fine. Does Callie wish to do anything?
No, she's good.
Phase Spider. Phase Spider comes back into phase and immediately attacks a bear.
Grrr. Ooh. Ooh. Is that a miss on the con save?
Yep.
Yikes. So what is that?
26 damage.
So-
Apologies for the reaction. That's terrifying.
Well, bear has 5 health.
Oh,
Libu. Libu, Constitution saving throw. Because you didn't save on the throw, now you saved on the throw, so you're now immune for the next 24 hours. Because you didn't save originally, it was a lesser restoration.
I thought that might be. Lobo is just going to attack this guy twice. Actually, he's going to move here.
Nice. Advantage chain. All right, that hits. And that hits.
nice.
13 points of damage. Excellent.
That's it.
The gas though turns and claws at you.
Wah, wah.
Ah! Damn.
Oh no.
Oh, I
You saved
know.
on
Oh,
that,
wait.
thankfully.
Oh. Ooh.
And then
But you still take 10 points of damage. So that's not good.
Yeah. But then I will cast Kraken's Fury again.
Nice.
What's that?
It's
Can you put it in?
essentially Hellish Rebuke, but flavored for his patron.
Okay, so it's and because he's a sea elf.
Sure, let's go with that.
Or he be pirate.
So half.
Yeah.
Sure, no, all sea elves get that.
Well, I'll say like, it's called
Good night.
Kraken's Fury. Could be because of sea elf. The
You
flavoring.
just need-
What?
Dovin, your turn.
I'm
Guys,
gonna
let me
stay where I am.
Kill
I'm
someone.
gonna go ahead and cast Frostbite on the one that's attacking the little.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Full 7. And
Doesn't
now-
frostbite do something?
I believe it gives him disadvantage on his next attack.
Yep.
Either that or it slows. Can never remember.
No, that's the Ray of Frost.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else you can do, Devin?
Nope, that's all.
Let's see. Thalia's turn. I don't think I want to miss this. Except that I am not good underwater. And he looks over at Dread. Oh, that reminds me, Volan. That means that's right. You've got Mariner's armor. Never mind. Cogsworth, you're the one that doesn't have that would be just even when you're at flanking. You'd currently be rolling
Normal.
at normal, not advantage, because I keep forgetting.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
underwater.
Yep. Underwater, if you're not using, I think, things like a spear or a crossbow, you're with disadvantage.
Yeah, Lobu and Topaz and Volan are all immune to that because Volan has Mariner's armor. Topaz and Lobu are sea elves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get disadvantage while fighting underwater.
And they're also using, I think they're also using finesse weapons typically.
Yeah.
So even better.
So yeah. But Thalia's like, nah, I don't think I can do anything effective under there. I'm gonna stay here. Brown Bear! What does the Brown Bear do?
Okay, so this brown bear is going to take 2 steps here and make attacks.
And that first one finally kills the phase spider.
Oh.
Yay!
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Then the brown bear is going to approach the hole and just sort of sniff at the water and like contemplate going in.
Oh my
But
god.
then Dolan is going to look up and like shake his head. No.
Mm.
Yeah, that's basically the noise brown bear
It
makes.
paws at the water.
Yeah.
Topaz!
Cannonball.
Topaz, roll me a Constitution saving throw. Because you're a sea elf, which means that your nose works perfectly fine underwater.
15.
Fine.
All right. Try to finish that one off.
Alright.
Stabby stab.
And that's enough to do it.
Woo.
You stab it,
Okay then.
and it goes limp.
Hey. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're thinking. Is this all in 3 dimensions down here because we're underwater, or is it
Yes,
still in?
it is. You're underwater down here. This hold is very flooded.
All right. There's really nowhere I can go to get advantage on that one, though.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll swim up here. Attack that one.
That hits.
And does it still look pretty healthy, or for a dead thing?
Medicine
Right.
check. Medicine check.
Less. Okay.
Yeah, you think that it's still in pretty good shape.
Okay. Last key point. Flurry of blows.
Alright.
Can it be knocked prone because we're in the water?
It probably can.
I'll try to at least temporarily inconvenience it and make a save.
I was hoping you'd push it.
Okay, never mind. And then
the water
the
seems to be aiding on this.
second flurry, I'm gonna smack it again, and just take away its reactions to the end of my next turn.
Alright.
That'll be it.
Okay. Volan.
Yeah, I want this thing's head, so
Chop, chop,
And
chop.
that first attack gets you its head. You basically swing your axe around and quickly decapitate the gas. Taking it down once and for all. And normally I would put in a little bit more and tell you more about what's going on around here, but we have gone way over with all this battling.
Yeah. A little late.
That was a hell of a fight.
Yeah, like I said, I did not expect you guys to be opening every single door during the fights and aggroing everything.
You know us. We've got the finesse of construction equipment.
It's fine. I only burnt one of the rooms down.
Yeah.
We approached this like we
Guys.
approach bars. I mean,
Quick
you know.
question.
No. See, it's the fancy restaurant that you guys that you guys nearly destroyed. The bar you did fine with. You made friends there.
Guys, quick trivia question. What is fumble?
The ghost.
Right.
Yes.
See you, Lobu.
Night.
Night.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Technically,
Good
she'd be
session.
sanctified since she doesn't trigger. She doesn't trigger dread. But anyway, good night, all.
Yeah.